God. Ooh. Want to box him out there, big dogs? Come on, man. We're missing a lot here. Come on, man. I can't. This is why we need a board op. This is why we need somebody there. Like, even if we don't have anybody to get me on. Yeah. Yeah, we know. We're fixing it. Back here once again. Apologies for the technical difficulties. We'll just be picked back up when we're good to go. I think we are. Anyway. Of course, Dan back in the studio. He'll let me know. But Hunter Pickett coming up the left sideline here. 20-15 our score. 3:05 left to be played here in this first half. We'll have another foul here and more free throws incoming. Free throws incoming for Tanner Patterson. Foul be charged here to Camden Burns, his second. First free throw on the way here for, how about Gus Perkins is good. Second free throw, also good. So Perkins goes 2 for 2 from the line. He'll make it a 3-point ball game here at 20-17. 3:04 left to be had here in this second quarter. Pass tipped away here. Clayton Parker, open space. Left side layup, good. Back to one we go. Jumping in front of the pass, attempted pass down the floor. And we've suddenly got a 1-point ball game here, 2019. Ball tipped out of bounds, but it will remain here with Dixon. .240 left to go here in the half. Top of the key, Case Sinden. Going over to the left side, to the wing now, on over to Burns. Burns running through, trying to pass it inside to McBride, but again, it's stolen away by Iberia. Iberia a chance to take the lead, but they throw it away. Ball ends up loose on the floor. Going to be picked up by McBride. Dixon gets the steal after all. Here comes Case Sinden up the middle of the floor. Moving to his right here. Top of the wing. On over now to Burns. Burns for three. Too short. Rebounded, though, by Sinden. Possession continues. To the wing now, on over to Burns. To the wing. Drake Young coming through. Free throw line. Middle of the lane. Dumps it off McBride. McBride gets the bucket. Dixon leads by three. Timeout taken here by the Bulldogs. So McBride now with four. It's a 3-point Dixon lead. A minute 58 left to go here in the half. We'll come back in 30 seconds ourselves. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Coming back here from the timeout. 1:45 left to go here in the first half. Dixon leads this one 22-19. Now an official timeout. Trey Wall. They're passing over to the right side. Nobody really around him there. Might have tweaked the ankle a bit. Might have misstepped. He'll come out of the ball game here for a moment. Favors that left ankle. Phoenix Albertson checks in here for the first time. Albertson check it in, tosses it in. Clayton Parker. He'll bring it across half court here. Brings it up to the right wing. Going to the right now. Here's Albertson for three. Got it! Phoenix Albertson checks in for the injured Trey Wall and immediately drains a three. That'll tie it back up here, 22-all. Here's Drake Young, right wing, trying to put Dixon back out in front. Lob pass over to the left wing. Case Sinden pump fake. Runner with the right hand. The back of the rim, no good. Underneath, though, McBride. He'll put it back up and in, and Dixon again takes the lead, 24-22. Right sideline here. Here comes Parker. Free throw line. Sends one out to the corner. Albertson, big pump fake there, but sends it back into the corner now to try to get inside the Blankenship, but it's stolen away. Here comes Roston Martin, middle of the floor, top of the key, left elbow, spinning around to his right, contact made. It'll be a travel call coming here against Dixon. Thought we might see a blocking foul or a charge, but travel is the call in the end. Here comes Iberia once more. 51 seconds left to go here in the second. Up top, going over to Perry. Perry, pass over to the left wing. Here comes Perkins. Perkins driving baseline here. And the foul. Iberia ties it up. A chance to take the lead from the line. So here at the line, Gus Perkins shot away and good. And Iberia jumps out in front. It's 25-24. At one point, Iberia trailed by 7. It was 12-5. Come a long way since then, but Dixon now trails. See what they do here, trailing for the first time. Burns coming over to the left, almost has the ball stripped away, but he passes it off to Martin. Martin to the right block, leaps and tosses it back out to the half-court line. Here's Burns. Top of the key he goes. Over to Young, now to Sinden. Sinden driving left baseline here, met at the block, back out right wing. Here's Martin now. Free throw line, out to Burns now once more. Inside, Drake Young, left block. He's going to be double-teamed. Back out to the wing, over to the corner. Here's Sinden for three. No, too far. Who's got the rebound? Iberia has the rebound. They might try to push for a final shot. Here comes Clayton Parker. Left side layup, left it long. No whistle either way on the contact. And we'll end the half with a 1-point advantage here for Iberia. So Iberia will lead by 1 point after a contentious first half finish. I think both coaches might have some beef there as we actually still have a player down there, Clayton Parker, up against the wall, the injured Ranger. So tell you what we'll do, we'll go ahead and send it on into our halftime timeout. Injury timeout, if you will, but also a halftime timeout. We'll take 3 minutes. We'll come back here and we'll go over what we normally do, some individual numbers, and get you set up for that second half. But again, we'll be back here in 3 minutes. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh no, please not here, not now. Oh, too late.
Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Parts City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Here once again at the Iberia High School Gymnasium. We are at the halftime of this opening championship semi-final round, and what a first half it was. Again, I'll have to apologize here in just a moment, but I will let you know at the moment, Iberia leads Dixon at 25-24. Again, Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Apologies for the technical difficulties. As I understand it, we were off there for a few minutes. And, you know, sometimes all you can really say is things sometimes break. But we're good to go. Should be the only time we have some difficulties. I know never say never, but that do believe we should be okay here moving forward. But they've got the youngsters out there, the future of Iberia basketball. Didn't catch the grade there, but I'm a reckon second, third grade maybe. I'm not sure, but so we will have an extended halftime period here as we take a look at your individual scoring summary here for you in this one. Again, Dixon led this one at the end of the first quarter, 12-9, and after taking as much of a 7-point lead, well, they now trail by 1 here at the break. Leading the way right now, though, the game's only double-digit score, at least by my mark. That would be Drake Young, had all 12 of the first quarter points for the Dixon Bulldogs. 2 points in the second quarter. He currently has 14 here for Dixon. Thomas McBride, he had a good second quarter, all things considered. He comes through with 6 in the half. Drew Young, he's got 2, and then Roston Martin also has 2 there as well to bring up the rear, the scoring effort here at the moment. Now we take a look at Iberia, a 16-point second quarter to pull themselves ahead here in this one. 25 points, leading the way right now. Well, looks like that is going to be Hunter Piggott. 5 points in the first quarter, just 2 in the second, but that's enough here for 7 points. He'll be leading the way here in this one. It's going to be 6 points for Grant Perry, 5 points for Gus Perkins, 4 points for Clayton Parker, and then 3 points for Phoenix Albertson. Phoenix Albertson coming in off the bench. I have regrets that we didn't have that on the air here for you. Trey Wall tweaks the ankle or maybe takes a misstep there. Albertson checks in and immediately drains a three. Great moment there. The Iberia crowd going nuts after that one. So hopefully that description really kind of does it there for you. But he had tied the game at 22 there at the time. And then, of course, Iberia 3 more points on the and one to take the lead there as well. So we've got about a minute left to go here in this youngsters contest, we'll call it here. Still waiting for our first basket, though, here in this one. We've had a few close ones, but we're still kind of waiting for it there. Tell you what we're going to do. Take a 4-minute timeout. Take 4 minutes. We will come back, and I'll have more halftime here coverage for you as we go over what we've got here coming up tonight and then tomorrow as well. It's a semifinal round here, the Iberia Invitational Tournament. Again, Iberia 25, Dixon 24. You're listening to 97.9 The Source.
In many ways, the Bank of St. Elizabeth is like many other financial institutions with all the modern banking technology. You can bank anywhere you get internet or cell phone service with online banking and mobile apps. And they have loans tailored to fit your needs. They're a bit different because when you invest in the Bank of St. Elizabeth, you not only invest in your community, you invest in you. That means they pay you for banking with them with their Pay You checking accounts. Choose to earn cash or interest. Find out more at the Bank of St. Elizabeth in St. E. With branch offices in Osage Beach, Mary's Home, and Freeburg. The Bank of St. Elizabeth, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I won!
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in 48 stores in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education in the military or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple, $4.49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Once again, welcome back here to Iberia High School. 4.5 minutes left to go here in this halftime period. As we await the start here, Iberia currently leading this one, the 4 seed, leading the 1 seed 25 to 24. Iberia, a bit of a comeback effort there in the first half, culminating in an and one to get over the hump there, but we still have 16 minutes of basketball left to be played. We'll see who comes out on top between our two sides here the Bulldogs and the Rangers. Don't forget, this is the first championship semifinal here tonight. Later on tonight, right after the conclusion of this one, we will have championship semifinal number 2. We'll have the 2 seed and the 3 seed set to go to work. We'll have the 2 seed Stoutland Tigers. They'll be taking on the number 3 seed in the St. Elizabeth Hornets. Of course, Stoutland, their first trip to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, did learn that the other day, that this is their first time here in Iberia as part of this tournament. Looking to make it a pretty successful maiden voyage. How about a championship appearance? Maybe even a championship. First, they have to overcome a St. Elizabeth squad who very much took care of business in their 3 versus 6 matchup. Took a team that had only played them to a 9-point loss the first time round and beat them by 32. The third time round, had a 26-point win, then a 9-point win, and then 32 in the third time of asking over Vienna there. So St. Elizabeth, very impressive in their opening contest, but Stoutland very much impressive as well. 86-23 over Tuscumbia. We'll have that game coming up again right after the end of this one. About 15 minutes, I do believe, is the difference between the end of this one and the start of the next one. Hey, don't forget to tune in tomorrow as well, though. We've got 2 games there for you. We've got Lighthouse Prep out of Jefferson City. They'll be playing in the consolation semifinal against Maranatha Baptist out of St. Robert. That'll be our 6 o'clock start there tomorrow, and then our 7:15 at the conclusion of that one, we'll have Tuscumbia, the 7 seed. They'll be taking on Vienna, the 6 seed. So far, the seedings have been precise, but as it stands right now, we could have our first upset here if Iberia's lead holds. Of course, 1 point. Got to go to work here. Dixon, they're going to come out of the locker rooms very hungry. I'm sure Coach Ray, he's had some adjustments to be made. Coach Voss, I'm sure, has done the same, however, for Iberia. I'm excited to see what happens here. We'll take one more 2-minute timeout. We'll get going here with our second half of play. But again, your score, Iberia 25, Dixon 24. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review,
for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
Cook your fried favorites in a healthy way in a new Whirlpool range with air fry mode. Get crispy results with less oil than traditional frying for chicken nuggets, wings, fries, and more using the dishwasher-safe air fry basket right in the oven. Plus, you'll have the flexibility to cook a variety of dishes with 5 cooking modes. Shop Whirlpool ranges at St. Elizabeth TV and Appliance, 259 South Walnut Street, St. Elizabeth.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are 2 qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
Getting back going here. It's time for the second half of play. Dixon control of the basketball here. And the Bulldogs trailing Iberia 25-24. After an exciting first half, Case Sinden going to kick it on into the corner. Drew Young off to Martin now. Martin runs into some trouble. We'll have a whistle and a jump ball. And Iberia takes control here. Coming back the other direction with it. Connor Harbin here with you. 97.9 The Source. A full crowd here in Iberia tonight. Again, big thank you to everybody tuning in here tonight. 97.9 The Source. And again, one more apology there for the technical difficulties we had during that second quarter. Obviously not ideal on our end, but sometimes you just kind of got to deal with the beast. Lots of systems in play. Moving to the left here, a foul going to be called here on Dixon. That'll be the second picked up by Ralston Martin. First team foul charge to Dixon. Here's the inbounds pass to Parker. Now another foul, a push from behind. That'll also be charged to Martin. So Martin here in about 2 seconds going to pick up 2 fouls. That'll be his third. That'll be the second team foul. See how long a leash here Martin has. Obviously, third quarter. But he'll stay in there for the time being. Is taking the inbounds pass. It'll be Hunter Piggott. Piggott off to Parker. The P squad out there right now for Iberia. Here's Patterson now. Spinning back around to his left. Toss it off to Parker. Now on over to Piggott. Piggott stepping in here. Up and around. Off to Parker once more. Parker to the free throw line. Sends it on over to the right block. Grant Perry with some space, but the shot's blocked away by McBride. And Sinden comes down with the rebound. Clean block there for McBride. He's got several here in the contest tonight. I do believe that's either his third or fourth block tonight. This time, Dixon's there to follow up and pick up the rebound. Sinden coming top of the key. Over to Drew Young. One dribble. Off to the corner. Over to Sinden. Sinden a bounce pass. Now truly in the corner. Once again, Drew Young. Top of the key to Sinden. Picked up by Parker. Spinning to his left. Sends it off Drew Young. Got an open three. Nailed it. Dixon back out in front with the three-pointer to start off the scoring here in the half. 27-25. Hunter Piggott in a little bit of trouble, but sends it on out. Top of the key. Grant Perry for three. Front of the rim, though. Long rebound. Who's got it? Dixon's got it. Drew Young hauls it in just shy of the corner. 6:25 left to go in the third here. Drake Young stopped just shy of half court, but he was able to pass it across to Sinden. Sinden on over to Drew Young. Back over to Sinden. Sinden looking for a target here for the pass. Picks up the dribble. Now to Martin. Martin, middle of the lane, trying to go to the block over to McBride, but Perry got a hand on it, and he steals it away. Perry in some trouble here. Has to pass it up the floor. Does find Perkins. Perkins on to Piggott. He's driving right baseline. Comes back to his left. Again blocked by McBride. Got himself another one there. Here's McBride on the left block now. Sends it on over to a cutting Martin. Right side layup. No good. Loose rebound here. Picked up by Martin. He'll dish it once more to McBride. His 8-foot shot's no good. Rebounded by Drew Young. His shot. It'll be a jump ball. Got a hand on it there. Point of release. Arrow pointing toward Dixon. Bulldogs playing some solid defense. Back the other way to get themselves the chance. Here's Sinden on the baseline to inbound. Toss it in. Drew Young moving right baseline here. Shot up over the top of Perry. Shot off the side of the backboard. Cherry picking the other way. Here's Clayton Parker. Left side layup. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for two. Chance to tie the ball game up from the line here for Parker. Who's that foul going to belong to? Drake Young. That'll be his second. Third team foul on Dixon. Parker at the line. 2 for 2 tonight. Make that 2 for 3. Misses the first. So the Dixon lead safe this time from the line. Best he can do is cut it back to 1. Parker's second free throw. That one is good. Parker going to go 1 for 2. He's got 5 points tonight. 27-26. Here's Case Sinden, left elbow. Nice runner, but it left off the front of the rim. Putback, trying to go up in the air with it. No good. Martin trying to find the putback this time. We'll have a foul on the rebound. And it's going to be picked up here by Iberia. So Iberia going to be charged with their first foul of the half. Picked up by Perry. It's also his first personal. Dixon couldn't put it in on the second and third try of asking. They'll get another shot here, though, from the baseline. Young to inbound, to the right wing, on over to Drew Young. Off to Sinden. Sinden setting up for the three from the left wing. Too short. Long rebound. Parker brings it in before the sideline. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Coming over to the wing, moving back to the left, to the elbow. Here comes Perkins driving into the elbow, out to the right wing, on to Piggott. Piggott here, moving to his left, free throw line, to the corner, Parker. Parker step back three, too short, rebounded by Sinden. Sinden pushing the tempo here. Here's Drew Young, nobody in front of him, layup's good. Drew Young now with 7 points, 29-26 the Dixon lead. Parker, right corner. Sends it to Patterson, gets it right back. Screen set by Patterson as Parker dribbles into the corner, now to the block, going on over to Perry. Bounce pass back up top to Patterson, left wing Piggott. On to Patterson, back to Piggott. Dixon looks like still playing that man-to-man defense. Here's Patterson. Dixon sticking with it through the screen. Here's Parker to the left elbow. Perry trying to go around McBride. Puts up the layup through the contact. Got the bucket. Back to one we go, 29-28. Halfway through this third quarter, still just 1 point separating the two teams, but of course a Bulldog lead now. Sending coming to the right here, dribbles around the double team, the runner, too short, loose rebound, long rebound, picked up by Patterson. Iberia's not going to have the numbers here, but Patterson going to go to the block anyway, out to Parker for the three in the lead, no, too short off the front of the rim. A foul on the rebound, picked up here by Perkins. Again, the push from behind, charge here to Perkins, it's first. Team second. Get some subs here. Maverick Yoakum. Camden Burns checking in here for Dixon. Placing Roston Martin, and it looks like Thomas McBride as well. Here's Sinden. Over to the other side of the floor. Now Burns. Burns trying to go left baseline here. Drew Young in a little bit of trouble trying to bring it back into the play. Stolen away here by Patterson. Off to Parker. Deep three for the lead this time. Too short. High rebound brought in by Piggott. Piggott running in there, flying in there. Here's a pass to the left block here for Perry. He's fouled. And Grant Perry will head to the line for a chance for the tie of the lead. So the foul's on Case Sinden, number 2 on him. Team foul number 4. Perry shooting 2. First is good. We're tied back up here at 29. 9 points for Perry. Can become the first Ranger into double digits here with a second free throw. See if he makes it here. See if he puts Iberia out in front. Here's the shot, and it's good. So there you go. Perry's got 10. And Iberia, we're right back to where we started. They lead by 1, 30-29. Trey Wall checking in the ball game. Looks like he replaced Perkins. Sinden coming to his left. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Sinden to the left elbow. Trying to get it out to Yoakum, but Yoakum gives it right on back. Sinden again to the elbow. Here's Burns, top of the key. Gets around Parker. Pass it off over to Sinden. Sinden stops middle of the lane here. Spins around. Finds Young. Young on the right block. Shot over the top of Piggott. Bucket and the foul. Dixon back out in front. A chance to make it a 2-point lead. Foul's going to be called on Hunter Piggott, his first. Team third. So Drake Young stands at the line. 16 points and, well, keep it at 16 for now. Still 1 point ball game, 31-30. Bad outlet pass here. That's stolen away by Drake Young. He'll throw up the shot. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Perry. He'll find the outlet pass. Down the floor it goes. Here's Trey Wall. Right side layup is good. Iberia now back out in front. Wall's first 2 points, 32-31, 2:28 left to go in the third. Still got lots of basketball to be played, but these two teams inseparable at the moment. Camden Burns moving to the left baseline here. Jump shot, no good. Picked up by Patterson. Patterson has it ripped away by Drew Young, but it's out of bounds. Ball coming back with Iberia. After a first round of what were honestly some blowouts, this one a little more interesting. Hunter Piggott bringing it to the right wing. To the pass, over to the left wing now to Wall. Back to Piggott. To Parker on the right wing. Up top again to Piggott. Bringing it to the left elbow. Now to Wall. Wall going to put the ball on the floor. Hands it off over to the corner to Piggott. Piggott inside. Here's Blankenship. Shot blocked away by Yoakum. Blankenship picks it up, but he's standing out of bounds. It'll be Dixon ball. Maverick Yoakum this time coming up with the big block. Yoakum, who I've only spent a few hours practicing the name of. You listened in on Monday, you know I only got him confused with country music legend Dwight Yoakam about 7 or 8 times. But nope, Maverick Yoakum, which admittedly would be a sick name for another country music singer. If he wasn't thinking about it, maybe he should. Got the block there. Here's the Dixon runner. Rattles around. Good. Camden Burns puts Dixon back out in front. 33-32. Piggott. Ball on the shoulder there. Keeps the dribble, though. They'll say it was tipped by Dixon. 3-pointer. Trey Wall. Top of the key. No good. Blankenship on the rebound and the putback. Now Iberia leads this one. Blankenship's first 2 points, 34-33. Here comes Case Sinden. Screen set by Drake Young. Sinden brings it to the wing. Stops, double team. Out to the right wing it goes. Here comes Burns. Shot from the right elbows. No good. Perry has the rebound. He'll pass it off to Perkins. Perkins being chased down by Sinden, but he moves to his left. Off to the left wing. Here's Trey Wall for three. Got it! 37-33. Iberia leads for the first time by multiple baskets here in this one. Iberia giving Dixon all that it can handle. Here's Thomas McBride. Free throw line. Off the back of the rim, no good. Bringing it in here. That'll be Perry. Perry coming up to the top of the key. Coming to the right, to the corner now. Here's a three-pointer. Gus Perkins. No, rattles out. Rebounded by McBride. Drake Young bringing up the left side, cutting back to his right. Now going to slow it down here. Lob pass over to Sinden. He's able to bring it in. Sinden trying to go inside of McBride. Right hand, good. Thomas McBride with 8 now. 37-35. 18 seconds left to go here in the corner. Here comes Piggott to the right wing. Back to the left, and a carry violation charge here to Piggott. And so Dixon a chance to maybe tie or take the lead by the end of the quarter. They'll have 14.2 seconds to work with. Sinden will bring it up here slowly. We'll see what Dixon has planned here for the final 10. Sinden, wing, has the ball poked away, but able to pick it back up. Right side layup is good. Tied back up here at 37. Perkins lost control of the dribble on the floor with it. Travel's going to be called, but it'll be the buzzer as well. And so we'll just go ahead and end the quarter all knotted up here at 37. So 37 all. 8 minutes to decide a winner here in this one. I mean it in the purest possible form. You win the quarter, you win the contest. We'll see who wins this one, see who moves on to the championship on Friday. Again, tied up at 37, Iberian Dixon back in 60. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the third Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
Final quarter of play here. Entering the fourth quarter, tied up at 37. Iberia and Dixon, a spot in the championship on the line. The Iberia Invitational Tournament. Iberia, the 4 seed, trying to pull off the seeded upset. But whoever wins the quarter, they'll win the game. We'll see who has the guts. We'll see who has the final touches here. Gus Perkins inside. Blankenship trying to go over the top of McBride, but it's blocked out of bounds. McBride blocked another one. Stays with Iberia. Will be Patterson. 2 inbound from the baseline. Patterson looking for a target. Trying to go through Drake Young. Able to find Perkins. He'll bring it out to the left elbow. Up top it goes to Wall. Wall looking for the 3 here. Back of the rim. High rebound. Brought in by Perry. Took an odd hop there. Perry was able to make advantage of it. He'll be fouled on his way up. Grant Perry going to the line for 2. Trey Wall shot the rainbow. Took the high bounce. Maverick Yoakum set up underneath it. But then it caught just ever so slightly the rim. Changed the course of that one where Perry was able to pick it back up. Foul is on Maverick Yoakum, his 3rd. Dixon's 5th. Perry puts the first one away. Good. Iberia leads 38-37. Perry leading the way tonight for Iberia. Being put in a big spot here tonight. Iberia, of course, playing without Eli Hensley, playing without Jaden Rowden. He's been the post presence tonight. He's got 12. Can honestly say Grant Perry, he stepped up in this one. Case Sinden to the left elbow, stops over to the wing, on over to Drake Young. Coming to his right here. Drake Young stepped up for Dixon tonight. Here's Young on the right block. Fighting through here. Did he travel before the shot? Yes, he did. Young, a good finish, but unfortunately the travel came first. And it's Iberia basketball. Patterson, left sideline here. Here comes Perkins. Perkins all the way through. Underhanded layup, no good. Blankenship brings down the rebound. One dribble, out to Wall. Wall for three. Rims out, no good. Rebounded by Young. Young will bring it up the floor himself here, up the left side. To the right he goes, sends one off to Camden Burns. Roston Martin drew Young to the scoring table here. Here comes Young, dumps it off, left block. Yoakum, the shot, he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Chance to tie it from the line here, Maverick Yoakum. Fouls called on Tanner Patterson, his 4th. Patterson in foul trouble here in the game's final quarter. Again, Yoakum at the line, shooting 2. First free throw is no good. Iberia's lead, safe for now. Yoakum does miss the first. Young checking back in. Drew Young. Well, Martin, he'll be checking in for the shooter in a moment. Yoakum's second free throw. That one's also no good. So the lead remains 2 here for Iberia. Perry up the middle of the floor. He'll pass it off to Piggott. Piggott, top of the key here, as he'll back it up slowly to the half-court line. 4 team fouls for Iberia, 5 team fouls for Dixon. Piggott has the ball tipped away, but Wall's there to pick it back up. Wall will pick up the dribble to the left elbow on the Blankenship. Blankenship out to Perry here on the right wing. Back to Wall. Wall, big pump fake, almost got Sinden to fully commit. But he pulls it back down as he dribbles over to the right. Left wing on to Piggott. Screen set by Blankenship. Pass off to Wall. He'll back it on out. Trying to look inside here. Ball tip, but picked up by Perry. Now it's loose on the floor. Does it go over there? Does it roll out of bounds? I think it did. They'll say it was touched by Dixon on the way out, so it remains with the Rangers. Wall to inbound. Martin will now check in for Yoakum. Wall, a bounce pass on to Blankenship. Right block. Shot left short. Rebounded, though, by Piggott. He'll hit the floor hard here. He'll travel. Ball back with Dixon. Piggott coming in hot there. Got a little off balance. Picked up the ball, but unfortunately fell to the floor. It's one of those ones where you shake your head and maybe you cry out a little bit. Foul, foul. At the end of the day, can't fall on the floor with the basketball. It's one of those weird rules. I'd say. It is what it is. Dixon gets the basketball back. Here's Sinden on the left block. Up and around, right elbow. Thomas McBride on the jumper, front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound, though, is Dixon. It's Sinden who pulls it in. He'll bring it out to the right corner. On over to Drew Young, top of the key. Left block. Trying to go inside to Drake Young. He pulls it in here. Trying to fight through Blankenship. The fadeaway hook shot's not there. Rebounded. Here underneath. That's going to be Wall who comes up with it. Iberia still protecting that 2-point lead. 39-37, 5.5 to go. It's a ball thrown down the lane, but it's kicked by Dixon. We'll stay here underneath with Iberia. Checking back in now, Grant Perry. He's going to replace Blankenship. Inbounds pass comes into Perry. Excuse me, not Perry. How about Wall? So Wall will put it in off the glass. Makes it a 4-point game, 41-37. Wall now with 7 points, all of which have come in this second half. Here's McBride to the right wing, on over to Drew Young. Driving into the basket, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson trying to pass it down the floor, but it's tipped away by Sinden into the hands of McBride. He'll be fouled on the shot. It's 2 free throws for Thomas McBride. Hear that ball slap off the hands of Sinden from pretty much anywhere in this gym. Perkins got the rebound and just chucked that ball. Sinden able to get up and reach up and knock that one away. Bride missing the first free throw. Tell you what, 0 for 3 in the quarter from the free throw line. Let's see if that hurts Dixon. Currently keeps it a 4-point ball game. Second free throw is good. Got the second here. We'll have a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. So Coach Ray wants the full timeout. 60-second timeout. 5:07 left to go in this contest. Iberia leads at 41-38. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
In today's world, everybody specializes in something. We can make this, but not that. We can do this, but not that. We can fix this, but not... Whoa, let's back up. There's a place where you can get it all done when it comes to your transportation. K&M Service Center on Highway 133 in Dixon is that place. A traditional service center. Tires, custom wheels, oil changes, mechanic work. If it's a problem with your ride, call or stop by K&M Service Center in Dixon. Their number is 759-7677. They're at 16350 Highway 133. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays.
Coming out of the timeout here, 41-38 our score. Iberia leads Dixon by 3. Our first championship semifinal here, the Iberia Invitational Tournament. A ball game that's been back and forth and back and forth. Largest lead of the game at one point was 7 for Dixon. Iberia's held themselves a couple of multi-basket leads, but at the moment, it's just 3. It's still anybody's ball game. Iberia currently controlling the basketball after the made free throw. Cutting in there, Gus Perkins throws up the shot, no good. Rebounded here by Drake Young. Young going to have the ball stripped away, but it will stay with Dixon. The Bulldogs checking in here from the sideline. 4:51 to decide a winner now. Again, a full capacity crowd here in Iberia. Cheering on their Rangers. Of course, plenty of fans here in attendance cheering for Dixon as well. Ball game's had a lot of energy, for sure. Drake Young, free throw line, coming through, right block, pushing through, the contact, bucket and the foul. The foul will be charged here on Iberia. Drake Young gets the basket, and they'll have a chance to tie it back up. The foul's on Hunter Piggott, his second. And here's Young at the line. And one free throw is good. Completes the three-point play. Drake Young with 19, 41 all. Back to evens here. 4 points apiece for each team here in the quarter. Clayton Parker on the right wing. Kicks it off to Perry. Perry for the three. Nothing but net. It's good. So we're right back to it. 3-point advantage. Perry now with 15. That's his first 3 of the day. 44-41. See if Dixon can match it, or at least get it back to here to 1. Here's the jumper, middle of the lane. No good. Rebounded by Perry. And they make it a multi-basket lead here. Here comes Trey Wall. Double team by Sinden, by Drew Young. They'll get the jump ball. Possession arrow pointing back toward Dixon. Good defensive trap there set by the Bulldogs. Get that basketball back. Martin inbound here from the sideline. Again, still plenty of time. Not even having to think about you need a 3 at this point. A 2 will very much do the job. Don't even have to worry about that for a couple minutes. Martin out to Sinden. He's going to try for the 3 anyway. Back to the rim. Rebounded, though, by McBride. To the left block. Drew Young. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. One of my biggest pet peeves, listening to college games, the occasional NBA game. You don't need a 3 necessarily when you're down by 3. You take what you can get. First free throw, Drew Young. That one's good. Young now with 8. Of course, if you're down 3 with about 10 seconds left, then yes, most likely, 3-pointer would be nice. But even then, depending on the circumstances, Drew Young going to sink the second here. That'll make it a 1-point ball game. You certainly don't need a 3. Here comes Hunter Piggott up the right sideline. Top of the key, over to Parker. Parker moving to his left. Screen set by Perry. Brings it on out to the wing. To the half-court line to Wall. Wall, dangerous pass here. Parker has to try to save it, but McBride's there to steal it away. Here come numbers for Dixon, but the ball stripped away from behind by Parker. He's able to save it and pass it off to Wall. Dangerous pass down the floor. That one's going to get on hand on it. McBride, and it ends up in the hands of Perry, who puts it in, bucket in the foul. That's a little unfortunate for Dixon, I'll say. The equivalent of a Hail Mary being tipped into the hands of an opposing receiver. In fact, there was a play. There was an iron bowl, I think, that ended that way once upon a time. Grant Perry, though, the beneficiary. Thomas McBride, he'll pick up his second. The and one free throw, no good off the back of the rim. It'll stay 3 here at 46-43. Hopefully, I gave you enough of a vivid image there that you can imagine what happened. The ball tipped off the hands of McBride into the hands of Perry, who is right behind him. Here's Drake Young coming through the lane. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on the floor. We'll shoot 1 and 1. Fouls on Hunter Piggott. That'll be number 3 on him. And again, at the line, shooting 1 and 1, Drake Young. Maverick Yoakum checking back in. He'll replace McBride. Also checking back in here, Tanner Patterson. He's going to replace Parker. So here we go, the first of the 1 and 1. Young shot up and away, good. Back to 2, 46-44. Young now the first to cross the 20-point line here tonight. 20 of Dixon's 44. Second free throw. That one got the friendly hop. It falls through. Now 21 for Drake Young, 46-45, back to 1. Here comes Tanner Patterson. Open layup right side, but he missed it. Off the front of the rim, jump ball on the rebound. Iberia has the arrow. So the Rangers keep possession there, but a missed opportunity for a couple points. Had the open layup on the baseline. Just couldn't finish. Ball inbounded here to Perkins. He'll send it to the left side, the Wall. To the corner now, over to Patterson. Driving baseline once more. Kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer. Rims out. Who's got the rebound? Drake Young has the rebound. Patterson couldn't get the three to go. Here's Case Sinden. 2:28 here on the clock now. Sinden on out to the corner here. Drew Young. Moving to his right, now penetrates, goes to the left block, layup thrown up, off the front of the rim, no good. Loose rebound, picked up here by Perkins. Perkins going to slow it down here, going to watch everyone run by before he brings it across half court. Now a timeout taken here by Iberia. 30-second timeout incoming, just 2 minutes left to go here in this one. 2:11 to be precise with you. 46-45 in favor of the Rangers. We're right where we're at at the half. Back in 30, you're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like eClub. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
Back here once more, 2:11 left to go here in this ball game. Iberia leads by 1. It'll be the Rangers in control of the basketball. Our 1 versus 4 seed matchup. The 4-seeded Iberia Rangers looking for the upset. They have the lead. Here's Trey Wall coming to the right here, chased down by Sinden, but he passes it off to the wing over to Piggott. Piggott on over to Perkins. Perkins guarded here by Drew Young, trying to go inside. Perry almost had it lost. He was able to pick it back up, pass it back around the perimeter, on over to Perkins. Minute 45 now on the clock. Here's Patterson, top of the key, may have traveled with it. That'll be the call. Dixon basketball. Might have leaned into the contact there. Might have switched his pivot foot. And so Dixon a chance to take the lead. 1:44 here on the clock. Here comes Sinden, picked up by Parker as he crosses half court. Screen set by Martin. Sinden to the left block, zips it back outside. Here's Martin now, stops, moves forward, runner, no good. Loose rebound, picked up by Parker. Dixon missed the opportunity there to take the lead. Now 90 seconds left. Timeout again taken here by Iberia. What will this one be? It'll be a full timeout. Full timeout, minute 25 to go. Iberia leads Dixon 46-45. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Trust Husqvarna to handle the toughest jobs around your household. No matter the size of your yard or farm, S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair along with Husqvarna have you covered. When it comes to lawn care, they have the feed and seed to grow your lawn or farm, and the mowers, chainsaws, and weed eaters to keep your property looking its best. Visit S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair on West 4th Street in Dixon. Remember S&D, Solutions for Agri-Need.
Coming out of the Iberia timeout, a minute 25 left to go. Iberia in control of the basketball. They lead Dixon 46-45. This one coming down to the wire. Connor Harbor here with the 97.9 The Source as Trey Wall brings it across half court. He'll pass it on over to the left wing, on to Patterson. To the right now, on over to Perkins. Back to the left wing, over to Wall. Dixon not necessarily needing a foul just yet. They'll try to strip it first, as they do. Drake Young comes up with it. Timeout taken by Dixon. They'll have the basketball. Drake Young able to strip it away. Almost prophetic in nature as another injured Ranger on the floor. Looks like that is Trey Wall. He's currently down there around half court. I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and take a minute. We'll take the injury timeout as Wall. Looks like he might be favoring that shoulder. Holding that arm out to the side here. You're already playing with a couple injuries tonight. Like I said earlier in the game, hopefully they can avoid any more. They'll definitely take their bumps and bruises here in this contest. So let's go ahead and take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back. It'll be Dixon basketball. They trail by 1. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
A minute 6 here on the clock. Dixon controlling the basketball. Bulldogs, they trail by 1. 46-45. Drake Young coming up with the steal. He's been the go-to guy here tonight for the Bulldogs. 21 points. But they'll take a basket from just about anybody here at this point. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Dixon trying to live up to that number 1 seed. Case Sinden will take the inbounds pass as we officially cross the 1-minute line. Under a minute left to go here in this fourth quarter. Sinden on over to the left-hand side. Drew Young back to Sinden in the corner. Double team, but passes out of it. Here's Drew Young over to the right block. Thomas McBride with some space. Left the shot short. Gets his own rebound. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line. McBride, a beautiful pump fake to buy space, but then missed the bunny. Put it a little bit too short. Got his own rebound. Then got fouled on the way back up. Foul's going to be called on Brady Blankenship. Will be 2 free throws. 9th team foul charge to Iberia. First free throw is no good. Best Dixon can do is tie. The free throws have been a struggle for Dixon in this final quarter. Shooting at a clip of 6 for 10. 60%. It might not seem too bad, but when you look at the score, those 4 missed free throws, they do hurt. McBride, though, second free throw on the way. It's up and also no good. Grant Perry has the rebound. 45 seconds left to go. We'll have a couple more players down. This time it's Tanner Patterson. Patterson up already and walking around. He'll head off to the sideline here, but we'll be honest with you. He is walking off, and it doesn't look like he's favored anything there. So I always say, let's hope he's okay. But it still remains a 1-point Iberia lead after a couple missed free throws, and now we'll have an official get-together here to discuss something. It will be Iberia basketball. Remember, it was an official timeout after a couple players for both sides took a tumble. I think, yep, we'll just be wiping up some moisture there. That'll be what we take the timeout for. So, again, I'll set the stage for you. 46.3 seconds on the clock. How long does Dixon let it go before you potentially foul? Of course, assuming that you don't get the steal first. Any foul would be a 1-and-1. Dixon, 16 fouls. We'll see what the game plan is here. We'll see what Coach Ray has planned. Maverick Yoakum sent to the scoring table. But you can't check in on an official timeout, I do believe. What I'm hearing down there, so he'll stay on the scoring bench for the time being. Foul on the inbounds. And we'll go to the other side of the floor here. Payson going to be charged with a foul. And Iberia will have a chance here, the 1-and-1. That'll be the third here on Sinden. So at the line, here's Hunter Piggott. Piggott, 7 points here tonight. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Yoakum now checking in. Or thought he did. Where was I? First free throw, no good. Rebounded here by Dixon. Piggott missed the free throw. Still a 1-point game. 40 seconds left to go. Drake Young going to bring it out top of the key. Here he goes, driving to the right. The right-hand runner, good. Dixon back out in front. And Coach Ray, he'll take a full timeout. So Drake Young, another basket. He will put Dixon out in front. Still 34 seconds left to go in this one. We'll see. Oh, what a finish we've got going on here in Iberia. 30-second timeout. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and keep it right here. I have a 45-second ad coming up next. Want to make sure I bring you every second of the action here in this contest. But don't forget, after this one, we'll take a short post game. We'll take a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll go over the individual numbers here for you, and we'll get you all set up for that second game of the day. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We could have a second great game here tonight. It's got a lot to live up to. But we'll have the number 2 seed Stoutland. They'll be taking on the number 3 seed in St. Elizabeth. Of course, right here, 97.9 the source. So Iberia, they control the basketball, but they now trail by 1. This ball game has been wire to wire, a very close one. That 7-point lead of 12-5 feels like an eternity ago. We've been pretty much within one basket, 1 or 2 baskets, ever since I'd really say halftime. Tied up for the first time at 22. And since then, it's been pretty darn close. So Perkins to inbound here from the sideline. Dixon going to come out in a full court press. Now they'll fall back into their half-court defense as Perkins comes up the floor. He'll stand on the left wing, coming over to Patterson. Patterson back in the ball game. Off to Piggott it goes, to the left wing, on to Perkins. 22 seconds, and we'll have a timeout taken here by Iberia. The Rangers going to take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout, so I'll go ahead and take that 30-second break, or really 45-second break. Be back here in 45. You're listening to the Iberian Invitational Tournament. It's 97.9 The Source.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Back here once more, still in the timeout. 47-46 our score. Dixon leads Iberia. Here, our first championship semifinal. The Iberia Invitational Tournament, 22 seconds left to be played here in this one. Iberia has the ball on their side of the court, but they trail here by 1. Any basket will do at this point. Any foul gives you 2 free throws. No, excuse me, any foul gives you a 1-and-1. Unless, of course, it's on the shot. We'll see what happens here. Again, 21.6 seconds. If we're being precise. Hunter Piggott takes the inbounds pass to the left wing on to Patterson. Inside, going to go to Perry. Perry double team. The right hand runner, good! Iberia leads once more, 48-47. 10 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Case Sinden. Brings it out to the left wing. Now on over to Drake Young. 5 seconds on the clock. Young steps through. Challenge the call. Iberia basketball. Grant Perry, who's been the hero, the leading scorer for the Rangers, puts the shot up and through. And Iberia now needs to inbound this basketball. The foul's coming, has to be immediate after the inbounds pass. Comes into Patterson. He's fouled. He'll head to the line, shooting 1-and-1. 4.5 seconds here on the clock. Free throw shooting has been important down the stretch. But at the line here, it's Tanner Patterson. His first trip to the line. No points here tonight. His first trip can only make it a 3-point ball game. This will remain a 1-possession ball game. Patterson at the line. Here comes the first. Up and away. It's good. Patterson, his first point of the ball game here, makes it a 2-point ball game, 49-47. Expect Dixon to come through like a house of fire after this shot. Second free throw, also good. 3-point ball game. Dixon needs a 3, but they'll first take a timeout. 4.5 seconds remaining. So Dixon, they'll need a 3. 3 points. However you can get it. Most likely going to be a shot from outside. We'll see if they have it for you. We'll take 30. We'll come back. It's a full timeout, though. You're listening to Iberia Invitational Tournament Basketball right here, 97.9 The Source.
Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006.
Here we are. 20 seconds left to go here in this timeout period. 4.5 seconds on the clock. Dixon will need to go the length of the floor, and they need 3 points, either a shot from outside or, of course, the and one as well. Of course, if you're Coach Ray, I wouldn't be expecting the and one. I don't think you're going to want to play for the and one. Just saying it's a possibility. Think you're going to be looking for that shot from the outside. Iberia, they go ahead bucket. Grant Perry, a couple free throws for Tanner Patterson has put us to where we are now. We'll see what they have here. Drake Young on the baseline. Who will he inbound it to? Nobody in the half court. And he'll step on the line. A turnover here on Dixon. He stepped across the baseline, and Iberia suddenly controls the basketball. Oh my. The Rangers again control it. They can foul off the inbounds pass. Patterson takes it. He'll be fouled. 3.4 seconds left. It'll be a 1-and-1, but Patterson can make it a 2-possession ball game. Oh my. Patterson to the line. Again, a free throw here makes it a 2-possession ball game. Here's the shot. It's good. 51-47. And now you'll need a major miracle here if you're Dixon. Patterson, the second free throw, also good. 4 for 4 from the line. Here comes a pass down the floor, stolen away by Patterson, and that will do it. Iberia, as the 4 seed, they will advance into Friday's championship game. So our first upset of the tournament comes from the hosts. They overcome, again, a 7-point deficit very early on in the contest to overcome the number 1 seeded Dixon Bulldogs. A great way to start out here on Wednesday. We have another game on the way, but first we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. We will come back, and of course, I'll get you all set up. I'll wrap this one up and get you all set up for the next one, Stoutland and St. Elizabeth. But your final score here in this one, Iberia. They advance to the championship game. They defeat Dixon 52-47. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
The old-timers say we don't know what hard times are. We say, yeah, we do. It's in downtown Iberia. It's the Hard Times Grill with great specials offering up down-home cooking. From burgers with all the fixings to tenderloin sandwiches to dinners including flat iron steaks and catfish. There's appetizers, salads, and there's a large kids menu, too. It's hometown cooking each and every day the doors are open, which are normally at 11 a.m. Hard Times Grill, 302 North St. Louis Street in downtown Iberia. Hard times in this day and age is someplace you want to go in Iberia. Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Fancher Rica's Funeral Home in Iberia has been serving the needs of the community for many years. The caring expert professional staff will guide you during one of the most difficult times of your life. At Fancher Rica's Funeral Home, you will find compassion, dedication, and pride in a business that has grown with the area. Fancher Rica's Funeral Home of Iberia, Meda, and St. Elizabeth. Call 573-793-2211. Fancher Rica's Funeral Homes, where memories make lasting impressions.
Here once again, the Iberia High School Gymnasium, the Iberia Invitational Tournament. Our first game in the books, the Iberia Rangers, the 4th seed. They pick up the first upset of this year's Invitational. They upset the number 1 seed Dixon Bulldogs to move on to Friday's championship game. Your final score, Iberia 52 and Dixon 47. Connor Harbert here with you today, 97.9 The Source. Of course, our next two teams already on the floor, already warming up. We've got about 10 minutes to the start of that one here, but first we wrap up this one. This game, a 1-point Iberia lead at the half. These two teams basically playing one-possession basketball the majority, if not, well, yeah, the vast majority of the second half. Basically two teams inseparable, but at the end, a couple of costly Dixon mistakes, allowing Iberia to come over. Grant Perry, the go-ahead bucket, he comes through for the Rangers. A couple good free throws there as well. 4 straight makes there for the Rangers down the stretch. Tanner Patterson able to get it done. So let's go ahead and take ourselves a look at the individual numbers for you on this one. First of all, for Dixon, 47 total points, 24 at the half. Leading the way, the Bulldogs' only double-digit scorer here tonight. 23 points. That was Drake Young. He comes through 14 points at the half, 9 points in the second half for a total of 23. Of course, he got help tonight from Thomas McBride. He finishes with 9. Drew Young finishes with 9 as well. And then you have 3 scores with 2 points apiece in Case Sinden, Camden Burns, and Roston Martin as well. Now we go ahead and take a look here at Iberia. They also only had 1 score in double digits, but that was, of course, their leader tonight, Grant Perry. He comes through with 19 points here tonight. Like we said, Iberia playing with a couple of injuries to a couple key players down inside in Eli Hensley and Jaden Rowden. Perry stepped up here tonight. He comes through with 19 in the Iberia victory. Of course, he got some help. Hunter Pickett finishes with 7. 7 points for Trey Wall here tonight. 5 points for Gus Perkins. And then 5 points for Clayton Parker there as well. 4 points for Tanner Patterson. All free throws, all down the stretch. Put the game on ice for Iberia tonight. 3 points for Phoenix Albertson. He actually gave Iberia its first tie of the game back at 22 apiece. And then 2 points tonight for Clayton Parker. And 2 points for Brady Blankenship. Brady Blankenship picking up his first 2 points in the third quarter there in that one. So again, Iberia, they will play in the championship. They'll have the nightcap on Friday. They will be in action at 8:30. Who they'll face, we're about to find that out. It'll either be the number 2 seed in Stoutland, or it'll be the number 3 seed in St. Elizabeth. Of course, we'll find that out here, but we'll go ahead and take another break first. We'll take it a couple minutes. We'll come back. We'll talk about what to expect from this one. We'll take a look at the numbers from last night's games, as these two teams did, in fact, play last night on Tuesday. So back-to-back nights with games for these two sides. We'll see if fatigue maybe kind of comes into play. I think these two teams, though, they're deep enough, and I don't think that's really going to be an issue after all. But hey, back in 2 minutes. Again, your final score in our first game of the night, Iberia 52, Dixon 47. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Town and Country Bank. Banking the way it should be. With 11 locations throughout the area, you're never far away. We have all the services of the big banks, except we're locally owned and dedicated to personal service that you'd expect from a friend. Town and Country Bank, 11 locations throughout the area, or online 24 hours a day at tcbanks.com. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrourobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer in January 31st. See dealer for details.
You and your loved ones deserve a safe surgery experience. At Phelps Health, our integrated group of physicians, nurses, and staff work together to provide the best possible care for you and your family. As a testament to the top-notch care we provide, Phelps Health received a top 10% in the nation award for medical excellence in general surgery by CareChex, an innovative medical rating system designed to evaluate quality relating to care, outcomes, and patient satisfaction. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
Once again, the Iberia High School Gymnasium. 5 minutes left to go here before our second contest of the evening, our final contest of the evening. Again, we'll see the number 2 seed Stoutland Tigers. They're set to take on the number 3 seeded St. Elizabeth Hornets. Both teams impressive in their first round contest. A flashback real quick. Remember Stoutland defeating Tuscumbia 86-23. St. Elizabeth also victorious, though. They also won their ball game large over Vienna, 71-39. So both teams with big victories looking to exert their will and looking to face against Iberia now in the championship contest. Let's go ahead and flash back to those two games. You might remember Stoutland on Tuesday, well, just a day ago, in fact, just about 24 hours ago, but you might remember very run and gun. Don't know if it'll be as open as much here tonight, but you know Stoutland off the rebound always likes to look down the floor for that baseball pass, trying to find themselves a man down deep for the easy cherry-picked layup there. But we look at the scores from the last game. Of course, your scores, the usual suspects. Brad Shaw, he comes through with 18 there in that one. Luke Ash comes through with 17. Aaron Franklin, he was a nice surprise in the last contest. He came through with 16 points off of the bench there. And then Justin Crabtree, he came through with 15 there as well. Will Morrow, of course, we've seen him score in double digits several times for the Tigers. He only had 4 points in the game against Tuscumbia, so we'll see if he can get it going here today. Of course, Morrow, the sophomore, getting varsity minutes amongst a sea of seniors on this Tigers lineup. But of course, St. Elizabeth, a 32-point victory over Vienna there. Leading scorer, their usual suspect themselves, Jace Kiesel. 41 points away from 1,000 points at the start of the tournament. Had 21 yesterday. So, according to information I was able to glean before this one, 20 points away from 1,000. Could very much get it here in this contest tonight. So, we'll give it the respect it deserves. We'll keep count, and we'll see if he can reach it. Of course, Jace Kiesel, multi-sport athlete for the St. Elizabeth Hornets. Very good at most. Pretty much all. I don't know why I always say most. He's pretty good at pretty much everything he touches. So, we'll wait for Kiesel here today. Caleb Olgenschlager, of course, watch out for him. He had 12 points yesterday, and then Gavin Williams off the bench. Both teams had a player off the bench yesterday for double digits. Williams picked up 12 in the win against Vienna. So, this is a matchup, again, between two very solid teams. This one really could go either way, but I think it really comes down to who comes out with the hotter start, and we'll see who can maintain their start. I think if you get an early lead here in this one, you kind of maybe put the other team out of it. You force Stowen maybe to slow down, or you really kind of work hard in the post and take Kiesel out of the equation. I think those will be a couple keys in winning this one. So, we're about 2 minutes away. Let's go ahead and take 2 minutes. We'll come back. I'll have your opening tip here for this one. It'll be Stowen and St. Elizabeth. Coming up next, 97.9 The Source.
Turn on the heat. Call AirServe Heating and Air in West Waynesville and get your existing system checked and serviced. If it's time to step up and get a new system, the Luxair high-performance heating and air equipment is top of the line. Luxair sets the standard year in and year out with new features and innovations in the industry and has since 1954. Your Luxair system is just a phone call away at AirServe Heating and Air at 433-3613 or stop by the office on Historic Route 66 in West Waynesville and ask about the Luxair Advantage.
Hi, this is Brad Shelton at the Marys County Bank. Every day, the Marys County Bank touches every corner of your life and supports you as you turn your life's goals into accomplishments. Whether it's purchasing your first car, opening a small business, buying a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. From your first car to a new life after retirement, the Marys County Bank is there for all your life's milestones with our full line of products. Stop by one of our 10 locations and see how the Marys County Bank can support your dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Saying goodbye to those we love is made a little easier. Just knowing your memories are safely kept within Sunset Memorial Estates Cemetery. This is Martin Vernon, owner of Memorial Chapels and Crematory. Burial at our Sunset Memorial Estates provides the respect and personalized ceremony families expect and offers many options to military families, including personalized monument selection. For more information, contact Memorial Chapels and Crematory.
Back here once again, Iberia High School, just a few moments away from getting going here. Our second final contest of the evening. Again, the Stowen Tigers set to take on the St. Elizabeth Hornets. Connor Harbor here with you, 97.9 The Source. Glad you could join me here for this contest here. Who will face Iberia in the championship? We will find out here in just a moment as we go through our starting lineups. First for the St. Elizabeth Hornets, Levi Holtmeyer will get the start here tonight. Also have Caleb Oligschlager. You'll have Isaac Green out there on the floor. Noah Chipman, he'll also get the start. And then, of course, Jace Kiesel there as well. He will get the start inside. The senior, 20 points away from 1,000 on his career. And if you need another indication that Kiesel's quite strong, sending his teammate there, Carter Otto, about halfway across the floor with the chest bump. So, very powerful player inside. We'll see what he can do here tonight. Now your starting lineup here for Stowen. Will Morrow gets the start once more. Brad Shaw out there as well. Luke Ash going to get the call. How about Justin Crabtree? And then rounding out the lineup, that'll be Jaden Pendergrass. St. Elizabeth, coached by Caleb Heckemeyer, assisted by Chad Green. Stowen, they're coached by Joe Nicholson, assisted by Alex Nicholson, That would be his, that's going to be his assistant there, managed by Riley Bench, Austin Pribble, and Jesse Dickinson. Managers above even the head coach in the program there. Got me a little confused there for a moment. But it will be Kiesel. It will be Pendergrass to jump. 8 minutes up on the clock here. Winner faces Iberia. Loser moves on to the third place game to take on Dixon. Our official's ready to go as he approaches the circle. Opening tip up and away, and it's going to be won here by St. Elizabeth. It'll be Isaac Green who comes across. He'll pass it off to Caleb Oligschlager. He'll bring it on up to the left wing. Step to the right, now on over to Noah Chipman. He'll hold it on the right wing, coming to his left, cuts back to the right, brings it out to the right block, back outside of the wing it goes, over to Oligschlager. Trying to go inside to Kiesel, but the ball's tipped away by Pendergrass. There to pick it up, that'll be Crabtree. Crabtree to the left wing here, Brad Shaw with it. Over to Luke Ash, and on over to the right wing, now over to Crabtree. Up and around here, here's a three-pointer, Luke Ash, front of the rim, no good. Pendergrass, though, with the offensive rebound. He'll send it on into the right block, over to Will Morrow. Around the perimeter we go. Here, once again, it's Justin Crabtree. Crabtree, left wing, over to Ash, back to Crabtree once more. Passing it back and forth. Here's Morrow. Left block, lost control of the dribble, picked it back up in the corner. He'll hand it on over to Pendergrass. Driving left baseline here, a little bit of contact. It'll be a blocking foul charge here to Kiesel. We'll get going here. Our first foul of the game, coming 53 seconds in. First picked up, again, by the senior. Stowen inbound from the baseline. Shaw toss it in here. Crabtree moving left baseline out to Shaw. Stands on the right wing. Kicks it out to the corner. Crabtree for the shot. No. Rebound, though, underneath by Morrow. Morrow block to block. Here's Brad Shaw. 6 feet. No good. Rebounded by Kiesel. Kiesel has it stripped away from him on the rebound, but it was touched by Stoutland last. He'll stay here with the Hornets, or he'll come back with the Hornets, should say. King Kiesel averaging a double-double this season. I think it's safe to say he had another one last night. Definitely had it in points. I'll say he had it in rebounds, too. We don't necessarily keep track, but that's an over and back as Chipman came across. Nope, 10 seconds the call. Guess he didn't get both feet across. Makes sense. 10 seconds instead. Still waiting for our first bucket, a minute 20 seconds in. But Kiesel, definitely somebody that Stoutland will look to attack. No fear on this Tiger squad. Crabtree to the left elbow. Here's Morrow. One dribble back out to the wing. Crabtree, wing-to-wing pass over to Ash. Back up top to Shaw. Rotating around the perimeter. Over now once more to Crabtree. Right elbow. Over to Morrow. To the block. Here's Pendergrass. One dribble. Trying to go over the top of Kiesel. His shot's no good. Morrow has the rebound, and Morrow will have the putback. Will Morrow gets the scoring going here. He'll put Stoutland out in front. It's 2-0. Pass down the floor here to Holtmeyer. Kiesel waiting underneath. He's got the bucket to immediately match. Kiesel will tie it up here, 2 apiece. Morrow sends it on to the left wing. Ash to Shaw. Back to Ash once more. Ash going to set up for 3. Is it good? Rims out. No good. Rebounded here by Green. Green off to Oligschlager. He'll come up the left sideline. Gavin Williams will check in here in a moment. Our first sub coming into the ballgame. Pass back to Oligschlager and up top to Holtmeyer. Right wing over to Chipman. Chipman going to put the ball on the floor. Screen set by Kiesel. Chipman, runner, right hand, got the friendly roll. It falls through. St. Elizabeth takes the 4-2 lead. Brad Shaw coming up with it. He'll be picked up by Holtmeyer. Looks to be a zone. Something similar here. Yep, 2-3 zone. Jump shot, though, Will Morrow. Found a gap in the zone. He's got the basket, tied back up at 4. Here's a steal off the inbounds pass. Morrow has it blocked away by Oligschlager, but he's standing out of bounds with it. It'll stay here with Stoutland. That will give St. Elizabeth, however, a chance to come back in and set up that defense. The inbounds pass stolen away by Morrow. Shot inbound from the baseline, goes into Pendergrass. To Ash and up top to Crabtree. Left wing now, here's Shaw. Back the other way, onto the right block. Pendergrass to the elbow. Here's Morrow. Morrow trying to go block to block, but he's fouled on the floor first. Might have taken away 2 Stoutland points there. Might not be a foul that Morrow necessarily wanted. So that'll be a foul charge here to Noah Chipman. He'll pick up his first. By the way, Gavin Williams in the ballgame. He replaced Holtmeyer on the floor. As the pass comes into Pendergrass. Fading to his left. Shot across the lane. No good. Rebounded by Oligschlager. Pass to the corner now. Here's Chipman. Going to put the ball on the floor. Coming to his left. To the left wing now. Here's Gavin Williams for 3. Shot's good. Gavin Williams good for 3. Again, he had 12 points off the bench yesterday for St. Elizabeth. He's already got 3 here in this one. It's 7-4. Jake Pendergrass on the block. Gets the bucket. And he'll get the foul too. Apologies there. Was a bit distracted, but nice play underneath there by Pendergrass. A nice move. Gets the foul. He'll get the bucket and a chance to tie it back up from the free throw line. Fouls charged to Caleb Oligschlager. His first personal. Third team foul charge to St. Elizabeth. Pendergrass, the shot up and away. No good off the front of the rim. Isaac Green hauls in the rebound. St. Elizabeth still holding on to a 1-point lead. Williams bringing it up the left side here. Stops on the wing. Goes to the top of the key, Chipman. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Here's Oligschlager. He'll set up the offense. To the wing, Williams. To the corner now, Green. One step inside the line. Back outside. Here's Williams coming through. Opens up a lane for himself, but the shot's too long. Kiesel has the rebound, and he'll lay it in off the front of the rim. Kiesel now with 6. 14 away from 1,000. Here in the corner, Crabtree. Over to the left wing, Shaw. Shaw to the elbow. That's Morrow. And on over to Crabtree. Ash and on over to Shaw. Shaw a few dribbles into the corner. Here's Schnash once again. Schnash, or how about Ash? On the wing, thought about the three, instead passed it inside to Morrow. Gets it right back. Again, thinking about the three, but another pump fake. Now he'll take the three. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Luke Ash finally takes the shot after a couple pump fakes, but he does put it through. He's got 3, and we're all tied up here at 9. Oligschlager inside, goes to Kiesel. Pendergrass going to try to take the charge. No call either way. Kiesel's got himself another bucket. 8 points now. 11-9 in favor of St. Elizabeth. Here comes Crabtree, double teamed on the baseline here. In some trouble, stepping through, shot off the side of the backboard, rebounded by Oligschlager. Oligschlager, top of the key, moving to his right here, on the right block. Chipped away by Pendergrass, but Kiesel going to pick it back up. Foul, offensive foul, charge here to Kiesel. So Kiesel going to pick up the offensive foul. That'll be number 2. Picked up by the Hornet big man. We see a couple substitutions here. Nick Heckemeyer. Lost the other player there. Nope, Cade Wright. There he is. He'll check in. Kiesel will check out. Do you believe Isaac Green also checking out as well? Nope, there he is. Noah Chipman checking out. Still a 2-point Hornet lead. Ash passing it wing to wing over to Sean into the corner, Crabtree. Up top now to Pendergrass. Entry pass over to Morrow. Back outside. Here's Crabtree for the 3 in the lead. No good. High rebound brought in by Williams. 2:33 left to go in the first. So the ball's handed off here to Oligschlager. Up the 4 to Green. Green looking for the left baseline. Lost the dribble. Out of bounds it rolls. Stoutland takes the ball back. Rather even first quarter here. Here comes Crabtree up the middle of the floor. Levi Holtmeyer sent back to the scoring table. Here's Pendergrass, just shy of the wing. To Shaw, opposite side now, Crabtree. Back up top, it's Pendergrass. Takes a couple passes, now going to give it on over to the left. Shaw off to Ash, looking for a second 3, too far to the right, rebounded by Williams. Oligschlager bringing it across half court, setting up the half court offense here. This game much more half court focused than what we saw last game for these two sides. Here's a ball tipped out of bounds. Stays with St. Elizabeth, especially in the case of Stoutland. Like I said, most likely not going to find that full court pass play as much as they did yesterday. They still trail here by 2. 3-pointer right wing, make that 5. Levi Holtmeyer good for 3. His first 3, 14-9. Shaw with it to Crabtree. Now up top, Ash. Ash to Pendergrass, free throw line. Here's Morrow. Going to put the ball on the floor, trying to go around Heckemeyer, but the layup's left short. And it's rebounded once more here by Williams. Williams to the left, pass it off to Heckemeyer. He'll bring it to the wing. Top to Oligschlager, floats one out into the corner. Here's Holtmeyer again for 3. Rims out this time, rebounded by Morrow. Minute 5 on the clock. Here comes Ash. Bounce pass down the sideline. Picked up by Pendergrass. Has it stripped away. Williams. They're going to say Williams kicked it, so it'll stay here with Stoutland. Williams stripped it away, but unfortunately kicked the basketball, so Stoutland gets to keep control. Ash pass it up top here to Shaw, and over to the left wing, Crabtree. Crabtree coming to the right, to the corner, Pendergrass. To the wing, to the opposite wing, Shaw, now to the left corner, Crabtree. But around the perimeter we go. Trying to find that entry pass to Morrow. Pendergrass Thinking about moving inside, but instead it's stripped away. Picked up by Cade Wright. Wright coming up with the steal that time. 35 seconds to the corner. Gavin Williams guarded here by Crabtree. To Oligschlager. Deep three. Air ball. Rebounded by Morrow. Morrow has the rebound here. Chance to put Stoutland back to within one bucket here. Two-pointer makes it three. Three-pointer makes it two. Here, Mash, big pump fake there. Got Right to bite. Now a pass inside. Here's Crabtree working on the block, but he traveled with it. Turnover charge here to Stoutland. 4 fouls in the quarter, all called on St. Elizabeth. Inbounds pass comes to Heckemeyer. Moving to the left side here. 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Holtmeyer hands it off to Oligschlager for three to end the quarter. It's good. Making an 8-point St. Elizabeth advantage. They'll lead 17-9. So, St. Elizabeth and these seeds 2 and 3. St. Elizabeth the 3 looking for the, well, what would be considered an upset, at least seeding-wise anyway. Looking good after one. They lead Stoutland 17-9. We'll come back in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Let's just try not to embarrass ourselves and everything will be fine. Is that a Pepsi Vanilla? Oh no, please not here, not now. Oh, too late.
Steve, it's flavor time, baby, and we're coming to you live with the smoothest cat in the city, Pepsi Vanilla.
No, it's not flavor time.
With a flavor so rich and a taste so smooth. It's delicious. It's refreshing.
Dude, seriously, does this always have to happen when you drink Pepsi Vanilla?
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Pepsi Vanilla, now available in 0 sugar. That's what I like.
If you've been to Flo's 66 Diner in St. Robert, then you're one of the many. And if you haven't been there, you need to get on the bandwagon because you're missing out. The owner, Missy, has been in the restaurant biz since she was a kid and offers you the best in home-cooked daily specials. Breakfast with one of everybody's favorites, their biscuits and gravy, and, of course, everything else on the menu. That's Flo's 66 Diner next to O'Reilly's on historic Route 66. They're open 7 days a week. And by the way, word is that Flo's 66 Diner has the best servers in town.
Quarter here in Iberia, St. Elizabeth. They currently lead Stoutland 17-9. Shot for Jaden Pendergrass on the left block. Goes a bit too long. St. Elizabeth pulls down the rebound. This for a spot in Friday's championship game. St. Elizabeth, a solid first quarter. Lots of good outside shooting. 9 of the 17 coming from outside. The other 8 coming from the hand of Jace Kiesel. Kiesel, though, still on the bench with 2 personals. Here's a three-pointer for Cade Wright. No good. Rebound off the front of the rim, picked up by Crabtree. Stoutland looking to push the tempo here. Will Morrow going to the left block, but putting a hand on it from the floor was Cade Wright. Ends up being a jump ball. Morrow there trying to go block to block, trying to dump it off. On the 2-on-1 fast break, ends up in the hands of Cade Wright. Jump ball going back towards St. Elizabeth. Isaac Green up the floor, trying to pass it off to Wright, but it's stolen away by Morrow. Here's another 2-on-1. Ash, a beautiful pass fake. Got Green to full bite there. Green working on wiping up some moisture there. I gotta say, the pass fake, I think they got him. The fake the pass, make the shot for Luke Ash. He's got 5. That brings the lead back to 6, 17-11. Oligschlager inbounds it to Chipman, gets it right back as he comes up the left side. Pass down the floor here, Wright. Coming through, middle of the lane, shot up, rolls around the rim, but it's no good. Rebounded by Pendergrass. Pendergrass going to bring it up himself, fouled by Holtmeyer. Holtmeyer will pick up his first. St. Elizabeth will pick up their 5th. 5 fouls all called on the Hornets. The Hornets, the black jerseys, the black shorts, the yellow trim. Stoutland, of course, the whites, the yellow and purple trim. Under 7 to go here in the first half. 6:50 on the clock. Pendergrass, he'll take it on the left block. Shot up, blocked away by Oligschlager, but he fouled with the body. It's got to be with the body. Pendergrass to the line shooting 2. No, we'll say it was on the arm, but I'll say maybe I didn't have the angle. Oligschlager picking up his 2nd, team 6th. Pendergrass shooting 2. First free throw, rims out, no good. Rolls out to the right. So we get some substitutions here. Jace Kiesel back in the ball game. Like Gavin Williams as well. Kiesel, remember, still your leading scorer here for St. Elizabeth, despite missing a large chunk of that first quarter with 2 personals. He's got 8 at the moment. Second free throw for Pendergrass falls through. Pendergrass, he's got 3. Back to a 5-point ball game. 17-12. Here's Noah Chipman coming to his left here, to the left block, over to Kiesel, off the glass and in. Kiesel's got 10. And Kiesel's just 10 points away for 1,000 for his career. Getting the 1,000-point watch. Don't get to call that all too often. Don't want to get it wrong. Here's Will Morrow, free throw line. The jumper rattles out, no good. Kiesel's got the board. 19-12. Nick Heckemeyer up the middle of the floor to the corner. Gavin Williams over to Isaac Green on the elbow. Off to Chipman. Chipman for 3. Got it! Noah Chipman, his first 3. Comes the 4th Hornet with a 3-pointer in this one. It's a 10-point ball game, 22-12. Holtmeyer, Oleg Schlager, Williams, and Chipman all with 3s. Here's Luke Ash trying for his second 3. Couldn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Hornets. Williams to the left wing. Off to Heckemeyer and into the corner. Here's Isaac Green for 3. Got it! How about a 5th player with a 3 here for the Hornets? And it's a 13-point advantage, 25-12. So, St. Elizabeth doubling up Stowland here in the second quarter. Still 5:43 left to go until the half. Getting your score 25-12. We'll come back here in 60 seconds. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Parts City. When it's time to replace your battery, trust the professional parts people at Parts City Auto Parts to help you choose the Super Start battery that's an exact fit for your vehicle. Whether it's a reliable economy, hard-working premium, or powerful extreme, Parts City Auto Parts has the Super Start battery you need in stock at a guaranteed low price. Don't let a dead battery slow you down. Visit Parts City Auto Parts for a Super Start battery you can count on. Parts City Auto Parts.
For all of your auto parts needs, see your Parts City Auto Parts store in Iberia and Dixon.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City.
Parts City. In many ways, the Bank of St. Elizabeth is like many other financial institutions with all the modern banking technology. You can bank anywhere you get internet or cell phone service with online banking and mobile apps. And they have loans tailored to fit your needs. They're a bit different because when you invest in the Bank of St. Elizabeth, you not only invest in your community, you invest in you. That means they pay you for banking with them with their Pay You checking accounts. Choose to earn cash or interest. Find out more at the Bank of St. Elizabeth in St. E. With branch offices in Osage Beach, Mary's Home, and Freeburg. The Bank of St. Elizabeth, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout here. Jaden Pendergrass shot no good. Middle of the lane. Pass up the floor here. Gavin Williams with it on the left wing. Inside, Heckemeyer trying to go block to block. Kiesel comes down with it. His shot's up. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line here for 2. 25-12 our score. St. Elizabeth, House of Fire. Mainly from outside. If your name's not Jace Kiesel, you've got a 3-pointer tonight. Foul's going to be called on Jaden Pendergrass, his first. Dowland's first. As Kiesel stands at the line. First free throw is good. Kiesel now with 11. Second free throw, also good. So Kiesel going 2 for 2 from the line, now with 12. And the lead's 15, 27-12. Crabtree up top to Shaw and over to the left wing, Ash. Ash up top and gets it right back. Over to Shaw. Back to Ash. Guarded by Chipman to the left elbow, Morrow. Going to put the ball on the floor, a couple dribbles. Now the jump shot from about 9 is good. Will Morrow now with 6 for the night. 27-14. Williams to the other side of the floor. Here's Chipman. They'll bring it back up to the top. Over now to Williams. Trying to go inside here to Green, but it's knocked away. Nick Heckemeyer, by the way, checking in. He did replace Jace Kiesel. Chipman on the left elbow. Outside. Over to right. Into the corner now. Here's Green coming to his left. Picked up by the Stoutland defense, trying to go inside. Tip back out over to right. Back to Green. Mid-range jumpers. Got it. Isaac Green. First player not named Jace Kiesel to sink a shot inside the three-point line. He's got 5, 29-14. Top of the key, here's Shaw to the right wing, Ash. Ash across the court, over to Shaw once more. Shaw going to try for the three. Front of the rim, no good. Who's got the rebound? Shaw's got his own rebound. Right side layup is good. Shaw handles it in motion, puts it up and in, 29-16. Chipman on the left sideline here. Starts dribbling up the floor. Guarded by Shaw, but goes all the way in. He's fouled. All across the arm. 2 free throws here for Chipman. Second foul charged here to Stoutland coming up. It'll be the first on Justin Crabtree. First personal, second team foul. First free throw for Chipman is good. Chipman with 4 now, back to a 14-point lead, 30-16. Second free throw is also good. St. Elizabeth, 4 for 4 from the line tonight as a team, 31-16. Largest lead of the game, here at 15. Ash over to Shaw on the right wing. Dribble to his right, back to his left, now on over to Ash. Ash back to Shaw. Final look inside for Morrow. He moves into the corner. Here is that entry pass. Morrow spinning to his left, off the backboard, no good. Loose ball off the rebound, picked up by Chipman. Chipman trying to keep Shaw off of him, coming all the way through. Off-balance shot, but he's fouled. 2 more here for Noah Chipman. Levi Holtmeyer will check in after the first free throw for St. Elizabeth, as the foul is going to be charged here to how about Brad Shaw? Shaw picking up his first, team third. Chipman on the free throw line. First one is good. 32-16 now. Once again, St. Elizabeth doubling up. Second free throw. Rims out. No good. 5 of 6 now from the free throw line tonight are the Hornets. Stoutland comes back on the attack. Ash to Crabtree to the elbow. Morrow. Morrow the pump fake. Now comes into the block. Able to sneak on through. He's got one off the glass. He's got his 7th and 8th point here tonight. Now a foul off the inbounds pass. No, a travel's going to be called. Excuse me. Travel called here on Isaac Green. It will be Stoutland ball. Stoutland going to need a spark here in the final 3 minutes. Maybe something to build off of. Trailing here by double digits here in this first half. Here's Crabtree. Brings it out to the right elbow. Gives it on over to Shaw, who zips it on out. Top of the key over to Ash. Ash to Crabtree. Back to Ash once more. Just shy of the corner. Here's Shaw. Inside Morrow. Working high-low here with Pendergrass. He fights through the contact. He'll get the bucket and the foul. Well, there you go. Maybe that's a spark you need. And one certainly feels nice. Got to be for Jaden Pendergrass. Now has 5 tonight. Will be team foul number 7 as Levi Holtmeyer picks up his second. Pendergrass stands at the line shooting 1. 1 of 3 from the line tonight. Trying to bring it back to 50%, and he does. 6 points for the big man. Heckemeyer passes it up the floor here is right. Trying to go through Pendergrass. Shot him no good. Rebounded by Morrow. Quickly up the floor now. Over to Ash. Stoutland on the fast break. Pendergrass open layup, but he missed it. And it's rebounded here by Holtmeyer. Holtmeyer up the floor now to right. Right's got some people down the floor. Heckemeyer off to Green, who finishes. Just a couple passes necessary for the basket there. 34-21. Here's Luke Ash. He'll be fouled. 2 free throws now for Ash. Foul on Nick Heckemeyer is first. Team 8th. This will be 2, though. First shot. It's good. Ash, 6 points tonight. That includes a 3-pointer, 2-pointer, now a 1-pointer. One more incoming. Up and away. Rims out, no good, but the rebound, that's there for Michael Porter, who checked in. Just a miss where he checked in there, but Porter has the rebound. He'll get it back outside. Ash for three. Got it. Back to single digits now. Back to 9, 34-25. Ash with 9 points. Here's a dangerous pass. Floated up near the sideline, but Williams able to rope it in. He'll send it on into the corner. Here's Holtmeyer. To the corner once more, Williams. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Top of the key, Holtmeyer. A dribble to the right, now inside. Heckemeyer going to work over Pendergrass. Shot up no good. Rebounded by Holtmeyer. Fading away. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Williams. He'll put it in on the third try of asking. Fighting down low there with St. Elizabeth, but they'll put it back out to 11, 36-25. Ball loose on the floor here. Morrow there to pick it up. One dribble out to the right wing. Here's Ash. Ash to the corner. Brad Shaw for three. Got it! Another three here for Stoutland. Brad Shaw's first three of the game. Down to 8, 36-28. Sideline here. Heckemeyer. But a ball thrown away. Stoutland basketball. That's going to bring us some big substitutions here. Minute 18 left to go in the half. Back in, Jace Kiesel, Caleb Oligschlager, Noah Chipman. Everybody off except for Gavin Williams and Heckemeyer. And Stoutland's brought this lead back down to 8. Trailed by as many as 15 in this first half. Actually 16. Trailed 32-16. It's been a 12-4 run. Left wing, Ash over to Shaw. He stands on the right side of the floor. Back to Ash. Ash, one dribble. Over to Shaw. Back to Ash. Stoutland content to just pass it around here at the moment. So Ash gives it on over to Shaw. To the right elbow here. Porter has trouble bringing it in, but Ash is there to pick it up. Around the volleyball line. 40 seconds. He'll take it back. Passing back and forth. Now to the corner. Inside, Morrow. Morrow on the right block. Floats it back up, top of the key, over to the left wing. Pendergrass. Now 25 seconds left to go in the half. Here's Brad Shaw. Going to take the three. Front of the rim. High rebound. Foul. Back the foul charge here to Kiesel. So Kiesel going to pick up a third personal. And it'll be Michael Porter shooting 1-1. So it'll be 1-1 here. Again, Kiesel, his third, team 9th. This is a 1-1 here from Michael Porter. First free throw up. It's good. Back to 7 we go, 36-29. Second free throw, no good. Back of the rim, but it's rebounded by Morrow. Morrow attacking the basket here, off to Pendergrass. Missed the shot, gets his own rebound. Put back, no, that one's not there. Still fighting for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball here for Stoutland's advantage. They'll control it. They have the arrow, they have the basketball. Isaac Green quickly checking in here. He replaces Kiesel. Again, 36-29, 12.4 seconds on the clock. Inbounds pass, quick three, taken by Luke Ash. It's good, back to 4. Massive comeback here for Stoutland. Here comes Chipman, though. A chance for St. Elizabeth to get a bucket before the half. Ball's knocked out of bounds here. Last touch by Stoutland. They'll have 2.3 seconds. The Hornets will to do something with it here. Chipman looking for the inbounds. Trying to go to the corner. Stolen away by Morrow. Off to Shaw. His three-quarter court shot. Ball's just short. It'll be a 4-point lead here for St. Elizabeth. This was a ball game that was 32-16. A 16-4 run over the final few minutes of the first half. We've got ourselves a ball game. Maybe a nice game to follow up our exciting first contest of the day. But at the moment, St. Elizabeth leads. It's 36-32. We'll come back in 3 minutes. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Fuel up, drink, eat, scratch, win. Right here. Eagle Stop, family owned and operated in 48 stores in central and southern Missouri. Join the Eagle Stop loyalty program and get fuel discounts with every purchase. Free drinks monthly and earn points to redeem for snacks, drinks, and fuel. Reward yourself. Eagle Stop, a proud supporter of high school athletics and the communities they represent. Eagle Stop, in a community near you. EagleStopStores.com.
The trucks are coming in and coming in. Lowe Chevrolet in Waynesville has vehicles on the lot with your name on it. Stop by and check out the selection. Take your pick and drive off the lot today with a new or pre-owned vehicle of your choice. Lowe Chevrolet can help you with financing, service, and so much more. Serving the community you live in for over 30 years. Lowe Chevrolet, off I-44, exit 156 in Waynesville.
Students come and students go. Some start at the elementary level and continue in the same district until graduation. Others move in, some move out for a variety of reasons, but usually it's the parent's job that facilitates a family's move. Whatever the reason, the Iberia School District welcomes all students. At Iberia, students get the best possible education from a staff of dedicated teachers, coaches, and an administration that cares about the product they send out every May at graduation. Whether it's continuing their education in the military or the 9-to-5 world, the Iberia School District is proud of their Rangers and Lady Rangers.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
New Year's savings all the way through February at St. Robert Auto Supply, your Napa parts store. Get $20 to $25 rebates on the purchase of Legend and Legend Premium AGM and AAA branded automotive batteries. Since it's the coldest time of the year, several Napa brand battery chargers are on sale too, as well as booster cables. Save 50% on Napa night vision headlights. All the oil and antifreeze you'll ever need, you'll find at St. Robert Auto Supply. And pick up a gallon jug of Peak Window De-Icer Windshield Wash in anti-frost purple for $49. This and more at your Napa parts store, St. Robert Auto Supply, where you get the good stuff 7 days a week.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
For a free insurance review, for auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your Shelter Insurance agent in Richland.
Or come see me, John Gregory, in Crocker.
Cook your fried favorites in a healthy way in a new Whirlpool range with air fry mode. Get crispy results with less oil than traditional frying for chicken nuggets, wings, fries, and more using the dishwasher-safe air fry basket right in the oven. Plus, you'll have the flexibility to cook a variety of dishes with 5 cooking modes. Shop Whirlpool ranges at St. Elizabeth TV and Appliance, 259 South Walnut Street, St. Elizabeth.
It's hard to remain competitive in the fast-moving manufacturing world. Trust and dependability are two qualities that are non-negotiable. That's how Inventory Sales Company of St. Elizabeth has built their solid business foundation, providing quality fasteners, struts, weld studs, tools, fabrication, and more for over 35 years. Expertise in 7 distinct divisions allows them to customize materials to fit your needs. Inventory Sales Company also has over 600,000 feet of warehouse space to store your materials until you're ready to use them on site. Where the customer is king, Inventory Sales Company, 683 Highway 52 in St. Elizabeth. Call 866-480-2412 or visit inventorysales.com.
When the chaos is over and the dust settles, it's a relief to see that big old tree you've always loved still there, unharmed and confident. Confidence that brings about trust and comfort from a full-service bank right here in your own community. Your one stop for savings, checking, home equity and auto loans, and CDs and money markets. That's your protection from the storm.
The Bank of Iberia in 2 locations, Iberia and Waynesville. Come on in to the Bank of Iberia.
Back here once again at the Iberia Invitational Tournament. We are at the halftime period. We're about halfway through halftime in this one. Right now, St. Elizabeth leads, but only by 4. They led by as many as 16 in the first half, but Stoutland a 16-4 run over the final few minutes of the first half to put this one back in to just a single-digit 4-point deficit. This could be anybody's ball game coming out of the locker rooms. Again, Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Let's go ahead and take a look at individual scoring numbers here for both our sides. First and foremost, for Stoutland, just 9 points at the end of the first quarter, but a 23-point second quarter. Pretty good scoring pace there for the Tigers. Has put them back to within 4. Leading the way right now, Luke Ash is a big part of that comeback, that run, if you will, in the second quarter. 12 points, including 3 threes. Ash, of course, the three-point shooter, doing what he does best. 8 points for Will Morrow, 6 points for Jaden Pendergrass, 5 points for Brad Shaw, and then 1 point, the free throw, for Michael Porter. Now we take a look here at St. Elizabeth. 17 points at the end of the first quarter, 19-point second quarter to make it, again, 36 here at the half. Leading the way right now, Jace Kiesel, 12 points, 8 points away from 1,000. Needed 20 here tonight to get over the hump. So we'll see if he can get it done here in the second half. He's been heavily limited here in this game due to some foul trouble. So we'll kind of see what happens with Kiesel and those 3 fouls in the second half. But other scores, 7 points for Isaac Green, 6 points for Noah Chipman, 5 points for Gavin Williams, then 3 points apiece for Levi Holtmeyer and Caleb Oligschlager. The 3-point shooting, a big part of why St. Elizabeth was able to jump out to a large lead right from the get-go there. Kind of dried up there a little bit in that run. Again, Kiesel having to spend a lot of time out with the fouls. Things kind of swung there in Stoutland's favor a little bit. Well, again, we'll see what happens out of the locker rooms. As really, you're going to see Kiesel once more. We'll see kind of where he's at there with those 3. You pick up a 4th. That's going to keep you out until the fourth quarter and some change. But we'll also see there if the shooting continues on there. The Hornets definitely looking for the outside shot here in today's contest. Of course, Stoutland always looking for the steal, always looking to speed things up there, always looking to get it inside as well. We've definitely seen a lot of passing inside to Pendergrass and Morrow, kind of trying to work high-low with the two. It's worked at times. At other times, it's kind of led to a little bit of chaos on the floor, a couple steals for the Hornets, but we'll see if they keep attacking that rim. Like I said, not afraid to go at Kiesel, not afraid to go at Heckemeyer inside, not afraid to go at those big post guys for the Hornets. But hey, we got 2 minutes left. Let's go ahead and take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, talk you over what we got coming up tomorrow. So look forward to that. But again, we'll take 60 seconds. We'll come back in this one. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
The Dixon Area Caring Center is a thrift store, community room, and food pantry. The thrift store is donation-based. Donations may be dropped off during business hours. Food pantry hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 a.m. until noon. If eligible, you can receive food pantry assistance once a month. They also serve commodities on the third Thursday of every month from 1 until 3 p.m. The DACC has recently added a fitness center. If interested, call or stop by the store and get an application. Dixon Area Caring Center is here for you always when you need them.
In today's world, everybody specializes in something. We can make this, but not that. We can do this, but not that. We can fix this, but not... Whoa, let's back up. There's a place where you can get it all done when it comes to your transportation. K&M Service Center on Highway 133 in Dixon is that place. A traditional service center. Tires, custom wheels, oil changes, mechanic work. If it's a problem with your ride, call or stop by K&M Service Center in Dixon. Their number is 759-7677. They're at 16350 Highway 133. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays.
Just 1 minute left to go here in this halftime period. At the moment, St. Elizabeth leads. They lead by 4, 36-32. Stoutland a massive run there at the end of the first half, but again, 16 minutes left to play. We'll see if the Hornets can gather themselves up and really kind of turn it back around and see more of what we saw in that first quarter from St. Elizabeth here in this one. Connor Harbert here with you, 97.9 The Source. Don't forget, 2 more ball games tomorrow. We'll have the consolation semifinals. We've got our first game, 6 o'clock, as usual. Will be the 8-seed Lighthouse Prep. They'll be taking on the number 5 seed in Maranatha Baptist. And then following that one, the 7-seed Tuscumbia. The Lions will take on the Eagles of Vienna. Vienna, the number 6 seed there. So those ball games coming up tomorrow, but our second half going to start off with a traveling call. Caleb Oligschlager going to be charged with the travel. So Stoutland going to take the basketball just 7 seconds in to our third quarter. Here comes Luke Ash, Tigers' leading scorer, of course, 12 points, 12 of the 32. Going to take it on the left wing, passing up top over to Shaw. To the right wing, now on over to Crabtree. Tomorrow, now finding a cutting Shaw on the left baseline, who puts it up and in. Back to 2. Stoutland just 2 points away from bringing it back from a 16-point deficit. Shaw's got 7. Oligschlager here, top of the key, moving to his left, settles, takes the three, got it! Oligschlager, his second three of the game, now 6 total. 39-34. Top of the key, Justin Crabtree to the right wing, Shaw. To the elbow here, Pendergrass back out to the corner. Shaw squaring up to the basket there, thought about the three, instead goes to Pendergrass, high-low, once more to Morrow. Rolls one out to the corner, here's Crabtree driving left baseline, out to Ash. Ash trying to match for three, front of the rim, no good. Morrow's got the rebound, and he's got the mid-range jumper. Morrow into double digits with 10. Back to three here at 39-36. Noah Chipman with the basketball to the left. Free throw line, Kiesel. One dribble to the baseline. Here's Holtmeyer. Back up top to Chipman, but he throws it away. Bit too high on the pass. Stoutland ball. Ball inbounded to Ash, but gives it right on back over to Shaw. Back to Ash. And up top, Crabtree. Over to the right wing. Ash going to take the three. Does he have it? No, that was for the tie. Rebounded, though, underneath by Shaw. Left baseline here to Crabtree. Spinning back to his right. Trying to create some space on Green. He puts it off the glass. Back to one now. 39-38. For Crabtree, that's his first 2 points of the game. Here comes Chipman across half court. Left wing he goes to the left elbow. Back outside, Oligschlager. Pump fake. Takes the jumper from the elbow instead, and he's got it. Oligschlager with 8. Back to 3, 41-38. Stoutland again on the attack. Here's Crabtree on the left wing. To the elbow, Morrow. Trying to go across the lane, but it's stolen away by Kiesel. Well, a pass made to Oligschlager. He'll pass it up the floor to Chipman. Oligschlager dribbling into the corner now. Picked up by Morrow. To the right elbow here. Green cutting across. He'll put it up and in. So Green puts the Hornets back out in front by 5. They lead 43-38. Morrow on the left elbow. Dribbles off the foot. I think he dribbled off his own foot there, and it's picked up by Green. Ball in the hands of Oligschlager. Runner through the middle of the lane. Too short. Rebounded by Morrow. Morrow going to bring it up himself here. Coming up the right side of the floor. Sends it on over to Shaw. Shaw back to the left and up top over to Ash. Back to Shaw now. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Here's Crabtree. One dribble. Back to the right wing. Here's Shaw. Moving inside the three-point line. To the corner. Over to Morrow. Around to Ash. Up top to Crabtree. Back to Ash. Here we go. Another three-pointer. This time again too short. But Shaw's there for another rebound. Shaw going to bring it back out to the volleyball line. To the left side. Here's Crabtree for three. That one's off the back of the rim. But this time, no, it's going to be rebounded here by Ash. He'll drive in. He'll put the layup through. Offensive rebounds here for Stoutland. Buys them a couple more points. It'll be a timeout taken here by Coach Nicholson of the Tigers. 30-second timeout. We'll take one, too. 4:34 left to go in the third. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament right here, 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the products and services and savings they offer their friends and families, like E-Club. Sign up today and keep up to date on special promotions and events. Log on to tcmarkets.com and find every store's weekly ads right at your fingertips. Print off coupons to save even more money. Check them out on Facebook. Browse recipes, too. Town & Country Supermarket is proud of the area youth and proud to be a part of their communities.
Gasco Sage Electric is owned by their consumer members who use their electricity and other services. They've been providing services to Camden, Marys, Miller, Phelps, and Pulaski counties since 1945. Much like electricity, Gasco Sage considers broadband internet to be an essential service, not just in the big cities, but right here in the rural communities they serve. They work hard at making a difference in the futures of the communities they serve. As a new G-Tech Fiber customer, you can soon be part of their high-speed fiber-to-home broadband network. Give them a call today, 573-759-7146.
Ash with the basket as we come back from the timeout, but here's a foul. 2 free throws incoming for St. Elizabeth. 43-42 currently our score. 4:09 left to go in the third. But a foul here sends St. Elizabeth to the free throw line. They'll have a chance to bring it back out once more. Foul's going to be called here on Justin Crabtree, his second. Be a foul on the floor. Isaac Green taking the inbounds pass. Left open for the three. Williams, he has the rebound here. Ball ends up on the floor, but Williams able to rip it away. Get back up with it and put it in. 2 points. Gavin Williams now has 7. Here comes Ash. Jumper from the baseline. Got it. Immediately matched it. Back to one we go. 45-44. Ash with 6 points in the quarter. He's got 18 total. Here's a 2-on-2. Trying to pass it through, but a foul charge here to Michael Porter. Another foul on the floor. St. Elizabeth will control it underneath. Porter called for his first. Zolling-Schlager set to inbound. Toss it in. Kiesel. Kiesel off the glass. It's through. Kiesel now 6 points away from 1,000. He's got 14. To the top of the key, Sean over to Ash. Ash on the left wing, up top Crabtree. To the right wing, it's Shaw. Squared up to the basket. Here's Ash and Crabtree once more. Passed it to the elbow. Pendergrass. Sean now corner Crabtree. He's driving baseline here. Lost it. Gets it right back. Runner across the middle of the lane. Rims out. Fighting for his own rebound here. But he's not going to come up with it. It's going to be Green who comes up with it. St. Elizabeth comes up with the rebound. They'll bring it back across. Here's Oligschlager, top of the key. Right wing, Heckemeyer. Trying to go inside here to Kiesel, but he's fouled from behind. Foul charge here to Jaden Pendergrass, who picks up his second foul of the day. Foul is on the floor. But it'll be Oligschlager to inbound, left side, underneath his own basket. Ball's lobbed up here. Crabtree got a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be St. Elizabeth to inbound from the sideline instead. 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. 47-44. Gavin Williams takes it in the backcourt. He'll move over to his right, onto the wing, into the corner. Cade Wright, back to Williams. Williams with the open three. Rolls out, no good. Picked up here by Ash. Ash up in the tempo here. Might try to go all the way through. Layup is left off the front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, though, and he'll put it in. Right place, right time there for Luke Ash. Now has 20 tonight. Leads all scores in the contest. Back to 47-46. Caleb Oligschlager. Bounce pass. Nice pass across the lane. To find Cade Wright, who puts it through for his first two. 49-46. Shaw to the left side, Crabtree. To the elbow, Porter. Porter sends it on out to the right wing for Shaw. The three. No, not going to get the tie this time. That one's been so close several times, but hasn't been able to break that lid. Here's Gavin Williams on the right block. He misses the bunny, gets his own rebound. How about the second try? There it is. Williams now with 9, back to 5, 51-46. Shaw on the left wing. Here's Ash, top of the key to the right side, Crabtree. Again, Porter, Pendergrass working high-low, top of the key to the right side, sent over to Crabtree. Couple dribbles with his left hand, spins back around to the right. Off to Porter. Porter driving baseline. Off to Pendergrass now. Left side, here's Shaw for three. Too hard. A couple bounces off the rim, but Kiesel's there for the rebound. Down with no luck from three so far in the half. All their points have come from inside. Moving to his right, Oligschlager driving all the way in, but he's fouled. It'll be a foul on the floor. Another foul charge here to Stoutland. Foul's going to be charged here to Brad Shaw. Shaw will pick up number 2. So we see Will Morrow checking back in here. It'll be Oligschlager to inbound here from the baseline when we get back to it. Noah Chipman back in the ball game. Heckemeyer takes the inbounds pass. He'll come through the middle here. Taking the shot midair, gets it to fall. Heckemeyer with 2, back out to 7, 53-46. Pendergrass, left wing. Top of the key, here's Ash. Minute 8 left to go in the quarter. Shaw on the wing, sends it back up top and over to the left wing, over to Ash. Ash left elbow, here's Morrow, a couple dribbles to his left. Back outside to Ash, who drains the 3. Another 3 here for Ash. This time his first of the quarter. It's his 4th 3 overall. It's back to 4, back to where we started the quarter, 53-49. Here comes Heckemeyer. He'll try to drive once more. Block to block over to Kiesel. Kiesel's got 4 in the quarter. He's just 4 away from 1,000 now. Ash on the right wing, coming back to his right. Inside, here's Morrow, moving to his right. Jumper over Kiesel, too long. Rebounded, though, by Porter. He'll put it back up and in. Stoutland quickly matches here, brings it back to 4, 55-51. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter here, and that Porter's second and third point today. There's a ball loose, picked up by Heckemeyer. He'll come up the right sideline. Going all the way in there. Back of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he'll put it in. Second chance points tonight for St. Elizabeth have been there. 57-51. 3 seconds left to go. Screen set by Porter. Here's Ash coming through. Runner on the baseline. Too hard. It's a 6-point St. Elizabeth lead going into the final quarter in this one. So St. Elizabeth, they hold their lead. They slightly increase it too. It's 57-51 here. We'll take 60 seconds. Come right back for your final 8 minutes of play. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Trust Husqvarna to handle the toughest jobs around your household. No matter the size of your yard or farm, S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair along with Husqvarna have you covered. When it comes to lawn care, they have the feed and seed to grow your lawn or farm, and the mowers, chainsaws, and weed eaters to keep your property looking its best. Visit S&D Feed and Small Engine Repair on West 4th Street in Dixon. Remember S&D, solutions for agri-need.
As the years go by, everything gets older. Even the new seeds just planted. Getting older means getting wiser. And in the banking business, that means keeping up with the times. For 112 years, the Bank of Crocker has met the needs of the Fort Wood area and exceeded those needs with the most modern banking services available. With Android and Apple mobile banking apps. And at bankofcrocker.com, online banking is a click away no matter where you are. Personal hometown service, however, has not changed. That's one thing that's stayed the same as the Bank of Crocker turns 112. The Bank of Crocker, with 4 locations in Crocker, Richland, Waynesville, and St. Robert. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Coming out of the third quarter break, now into the fourth quarter here. Jaden Pendergrass fouled as he comes across the lane. And he'll head to the line and shoot two. 57-51 our score, a 6-point St. Elizabeth lead. The Hornets looking to stamp their way into the championship. Of course, we now know whoever wins this one will face the Iberia Rangers, the tournament host. As Pendergrass puts the first one up and in. Foul was on Gavin Williams, the first on him tonight. First foul of the half here for St. Elizabeth. Pendergrass now with 7. Second free throw. Front of the rim, no good, but rebounded by Crabtree. Possession will continue here as it's passed off to Shaw. He'll bring it out to the right corner. Lost it, had the ball stripped away from behind, and it's picked up by Oligschlager. So despite giving up the rebound, St. Elizabeth, the steal will give them control of the basketball back. Trying to pass it inside to Kiesel, but now it's Stoutland who has the steal. Here's Pendergrass, middle of the lane. Another foul, and another 2. Another 2 free throws on the way here for Pendergrass, and a chance to put it back to within 1 possession. Can put it back to within 3 here with a couple free throws. Second foul on Gavin Williams. Nope, that one will actually be on the floor. Apologies. Not sure about that one. Here's a 3-pointer. Brad Shaw, too short, no good. Rebounded by Kiesel. I'm not sure if that one's on the floor. We won't worry about it. Noah Chipman on the left side, bringing it to the wing. To the corner to right. Couple dribbles. Now on over to the top of the key. Gavin Williams for 3. Got it. Williams across into double digits. He's got 12. 60-52. It's an 8-point advantage for St. Elizabeth. Morrow to the right baseline. Here's Pendergrass. 1 dribble. Fading to his left. Off the glass and in. Pendergrass with 9. 60-54. 6:45 left to go in this one. Here's Cade Wright. Trying to go block to Kiesel, but he throws it away. And it'll be Stoutland ball. Officials now going to get together and talk about it. The initial call was Stoutland ball, but now they'll give it back over to St. Elizabeth. I'm going to be honest with you. And I think they let peer pressure get to the better of them there. But it'll be Oligschlager to inbound. Ball floated up to Chipman. Left wing coming into the block. High floater is good. Chipman now with 8, 62-54. 3-pointer, well short. Rebounded, though. Pass off to Pendergrass is good. That's Shaw, the rebound. Falling out of bounds, able to dump it off to Pendergrass, who puts it in. Pendergrass double digits. Here comes Jace Kiesel, though. He'll be fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul's called on Jaden Pendergrass. That'll be number 3 on him. Team foul number 5. Kiesel stands at the line, shooting 2. 16 points. Again, 4 points away from 1,000. Sinks the first. Make that 3 points away. 17 points tonight. Makes it a 7-point ball game, 63-56. Second free throw now. Too short. Long rebound. Brought in by Shaw. Shaw off the left side here. Back to the right. Free throw line. Off to the right wing. Crabtree. Gonna dribble through here to the baseline. Zips it out to the corner. Here's Shaw. He'll drive left baseline. Floats one up with the right hand, but it's no good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams back to Oleg Schlager. He'll give it off to Heckemeyer. Heckemeyer coming across. He'll be fouled. Third foul called on Justin Crabtree, team 6th. St. Elizabeth now in the bonus. Here's Heckemeyer driving all the way through. Left side layup is there. Heckemeyer with 6, and it's a 9-point ball game. Here's Morrow, the jump shot, trying to match, got the friendly roll. That'll lead us to a timeout here taken by Stoutland. So, 7 points the advantage here, 65-58. 5:54 left to go here in the fourth. We'll come back here in 30 seconds. 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
Coming out of the Stoutland timeout, 65-58 our score, 5:44 left to go. St. Elizabeth leading by 7. Stoutland brought it back to 1 a few times, but ultimately just couldn't get over that hump. The Hornets have brought it back out. Here's a three-pointer. Levi Holtmeyer, good. Back to 10 we go. Holtmeyer's got 6, 68-58. Crabtree on the right wing, inside Morrow. Morrow double teamed, but throws up the shot. It's no good. Loose rebound, picked up by Green. Green off to Oleg Schlager, up the 4 to Holtmeyer. Holtmeyer to the left block he goes. Kiesel working against Morrow. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Two free throws here for Jace Kiesel. Can't reach 1,000 this time. He's got 17, but he can get 1 point away with a couple makes. He missed the first, though. It's off the left side of the rim. So maybe 2 points away from 1,000 with a make here. Free throws up. Free throws good. So there you go. So a timeout taken here by St. Elizabeth. So the lead's back out to 11. Largest lead of the game, that was 16. Well, St. Elizabeth's brought it back out to 11. It's a full timeout. We'll take 60. Come right on back. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006. The old-timers say we don't know what hard times are. We say, yeah, we do. It's in downtown Iberia. It's the Hard Times Grill with great specials offering up down-home cooking. From burgers with all the fixins to tenderloin sandwiches to dinners including flat iron steaks and catfish. There's appetizers, salads, and there's a large kids menu too. It's hometown cooking each and every day the doors are open, which are normally at 11 a.m. Hard Times Grill, 302 North St. Louis Street in downtown Iberia. Hard times in this day and age is someplace you want to go in Iberia.
Coming out of the timeout here, 69-58, 5:11 left to go here in this one. Stoutland now trailing here by 11. St. Elizabeth out in front, looking to move on to Friday's championship. Championship still a couple days away, but trying to move on, trying to face off against the Iberia Rangers. Here's a nice entry pass. Will Morrow able to sneak on through, put it in off the glass, right side. He'll bring it back to single digits, 69-60. Stoutland coming out in the pressure now. Here's Holtmeyer. He'll bring it to the left wing. Pressure broken, but here's a ball and a tipped away. Luke Ash, nobody in front of him here. Easy layup. It's good. Back to 7 now. It's 69-62. Shaw with 9 points now. Middle of the floor, Oleg Schlager. Pass to the left side to Holtmeyer. Back to Oleg Schlager on the wing, guarded by Shaw. Moving to his right, screen set by Heckemeyer. Elbow, dumps it off to Kiesel. Kiesel off the glass, and it's in. And that'll be, according to everybody else, it says 18, so that might not be .1000. We'll wait for everybody else to react here. I have 20. I really do honestly have 20. Where did I miss? Oh well. Yeah, it is what it is. No, we're all cognizant of it. But it's going to be a foul on the floor here. Foul on Holtmeyer. He'll pick up his third. Will Morrow, middle of the lane, left block, fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul charge here to St. Elizabeth. This one will be on Nick Heckemeyer. That'll be number 2. I'm usually pretty accurate. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Well, I know my count's not wrong. Did I miss a bucket somewhere? Or did I add a bucket somewhere? Or was I fed wrong information? Was there a spy? First free throw for Pendergrass. Excuse me, how about Morrow? That one was good. He'll sink 2 of 2. Morrow's got 18. At least I think he's got 18. Here comes Holtmeyer. Travel with it. Travel with it here. So, ball coming back now with Stoutland. Again, trailing by just 7, 71-64. We're officially halfway through the fourth quarter. Crabtree to the left elbow here. Tomorrow. Pass stolen away. Stolen away here by Green. Green having trouble finding the outlet. Gives it off over 2. That'll be. Pass on over to Heckemeyer. And now with Heckemeyer unable to find a pass down the floor, St. Elizabeth going to be forced to burn a timeout. Be a timeout taken here by St. Elizabeth, a 30-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take 1, 2. Back here, 71-64, St. Elizabeth leads. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Outsource your entire accounting department, or just one piece at a time, to Bert Deerhoff, CPA, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City. Bert Deerhoff, CPA, has been serving the area for over 20 years. His award-winning team of specialists coordinate outsourcing of the business functions that take up your valuable time. Stop by Bert Deerhoff, CPA today, located at 1301 Southwest Boulevard in Jefferson City, and see what he can do for you. Open 8 to 5, Mondays through Fridays. Call 573-634-4006.
Back here once again with 3:39 left to go in the contest. St. Elizabeth, they control the basketball. They lead by 7. Leads as large as 16. In this half, it's been as large as 11. But as it stands, it's currently 7. Luke Schlager coming across to the left side. Going to be picked up as he crosses. Double team, but pass it off over to Heckemeyer. He'll bring it to the left baseline now. Coming over to the right. Dangerous pass. Green unable to come up with it, but Williams is there to recover it. To the left baseline here. Here's Heckemeyer for 3. Got it. Heckemeyer good for 3. 9 points now. 9 points on his night. 74-64. Pendergrass off to the right wing. Crabtree hands it on over to Ash. Ash in motion to the right-hand side, brings it to the block, and he will be fouled. Be a foul on the floor here, charged to St. Elizabeth. Foul's picked up here by Gavin Williams. It'll be Williams' third. Shauna inbound from the baseline here for Stoutland. Gives it off, Pendergrass floating to his left, bucket in the foul. So Pendergrass gets himself another 2. The foul's charged here to Nick Heckemeyer, his third. I still wonder. Need to add everything up. 74-66. Pendergrass sinks the and one. Completes the 3-point play. Pendergrass, by my mark, got 14 now. 74-67. Pass Gavin Williams. Right block here. Fights through the double team. Puts up the shot. Too short. Williams gets the bucket and the foul. Back the other way. Foul called on Jaden Pendergrass. That'll be number 4 on him. Team foul number 8 as Williams puts the free throw up and away. It's good. So Williams completes the N1 play. He's got 15 now tonight. 15 off the bench here for St. Elizabeth. 77-67. Right elbow outside. Crabtree going to try his luck from 3. Got it. Back to 7. Well, Stoutland not going away without a fight. The pass is thrown up the floor here. Right wing. Here's Williams. Brings it out to the corner. Trying to go to the other side of the floor, but it's overthrown. Thrown away. Stoutland ball. St. Elizabeth going to need to play a little bit cleaner down the stretch. It's turnovers. They give the Tigers extra possessions. And that's exactly what Stoutland needs right now to come back in this one. Crabtree, right wing, inside Pendergrass. Going to work on Kiesel. Floats across the middle of the lane and puts it through. Pendergrass having a big fourth quarter here. 10 points for the quarter. 16 total. 77-72. Oligschlager, left block here. Slips, falls, passes it off to Heckemeyer, who gets pushed himself. Will head to the line, shoot 1 and 1. Fouls on Pendergrass, and, well, that'll be number 5 on him. So, we just mentioned Pendergrass having a big quarter. That's a big foul down the stretch here. Number 5 in your leading scorer. Nope, excuse me, not your leading scorer, but one of them tonight. Well, he's out for the next 2 minutes. And then some, maybe, depending on the results of this one. So at the line, Heckemeyer sinks the first. Another free throw on the way. Off the front of the rim, bounces around, falls out, no good, rebounded by Ash. It'll stay 6 for the time being here, 78-72. Left wing, here's Morrow driving through, left block, pump fake, tries to put it up with the underhand. Couldn't put it through, rebounded by Heckemeyer. And we'll have a timeout taken here by St. Elizabeth. So St. Elizabeth gets the timeout in time. Heckemeyer under some pressure after the rebound. It's a 30-second timeout. Let's take one, too. Tell you what, need to get this one out of the way. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament. 78-72 your score. Right here, 97.9 The Source.
You seem a little quiet.
Frustrated at work.
Oh, what's going on?
Being a CNA at a big hospital is nothing more than get me this and give me that. I always thought it would be a job that really made a difference.
Maybe you should downsize, specialize, or find a fit for your passion.
Is there such a place?
Dixon Nursing and Rehab, located in the heart of Dixon, Missouri, is now hiring certified nursing assistants. If you're not certified but have the passion to serve in a home-like environment and make a difference in the lives of residents every day, stop in and apply today. Dixon Nursing and Rehab can provide the courses needed to get you certified and to start for your career today.
The inbound, opposite baseline as we get back to it here. Ball's floated up here. Coming down with it, Caleb Oligschlager. Driving all the way in, fights to the contact. Porter set to take the charge, but Oligschlager wisely moving to his right, able to get around it. Put it through. Back to 8 now, 80-72. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Kiesel. Kiesel under pressure after the rebound here. Stoutland trying to get their hands in on that one. Pass off to Heckemeyer, now on over to Oligschlager. Here's a pass floated up to Kiesel. Kiesel off the glass, rolls off the rim. It's picked up here by Green. Green shot blocked away by Porter. Now Kiesel has it. He'll be fouled, and he'll head to the line for 2. So again, I'm waiting for the crowd reactions here. It's been kind of an ongoing storyline about my bad math and things like that. Looking away on the other side of the floor, it looks like this might be some important free throws. There's one. Kiesel makes it. According to my mark, 21. Like I said, that may or may not be official. Second free throw on the way is good. Falls in, and that will be point number 1,000. So Jace Kiesel joins the St. Elizabeth 1,000-point club. As Noah Chipman will check in after the second free throw. Congratulations.
R5, or whatever school district, I apologize. On behalf of St. Elizabeth, Iberia R5 would like to congratulate Jace Kiesel on scoring his 1,000th point on that last free throw. Congratulations.
There you go. Stopping the game for a brief moment to honor Kiesel. Always a nice gesture there. But back to it here. It's a 10-point ball game, 82-72. Luke Ash lost control of it. Out of bounds it goes. They'll say it was touched by St. Elizabeth on the way out. Must have been, so it'll remain Stalin basketball. In minute 17 here, Stalin going to need to start firing some shots up. They want to come back in this one, but losing the basketball is not a good way to do that. Porter can't hang on to the inbounds pass. Ends up being timeout taken here by Stalin. Stalin able to get the timeout off in time. So, Tigers take the timeout. They trail by 10 currently. Still a minute 14 left to be played here in this one. It will be a 30-second timeout, so let's go ahead and keep it right here. As I once again remind you about tomorrow and what we got for you on Friday. As I said on Monday, we've got this tournament wire to wire. So that means tomorrow we've got both games for you in the consolation semifinals. We'll start at 6 p.m. We'll have Lighthouse Prep, the 8th seed. They'll be taking on the 5 seed in Maranatha Baptist. Of course, Maranatha Baptist losing by 20 to Iberia in their first round game. Lighthouse Prep losing to Dixon 89-33. We'll have those two teams for you tomorrow at 6. Then following that one, we've got Tuscumbia and Vienna. Tuscumbia, an 86-23 loss to Stalin in the opening round. Vienna, a 32-point loss, 71-39 to St. Elizabeth. We got those games. And then, of course, on Friday, all the trophy games. The 7th place game, the 5th place game, the 3rd place game. Of course, all culminating into the championship at 8:30 p.m. or somewhere thereabouts. Stalin inbounded here. All tossed into Porter. Porter trying to go across the lane tomorrow. Tip right back to Porter, though. He'll go over to the left elbow. Crabtree waiting here. Steps through. Off the glass. Too hard. Rebounded by Kiesel. Ball rebounded here by Oligschlager. Passed up the floor to Chipman. Chipman. Ball tipped away by Shaw. Picked up by Porter. Porter a few hard dribbles down the floor. Ball sent out of bounds by Heckemeyer. It'll be Stoutland ball underneath. Shaw set to inbound here from the baseline. Toss it in. Three-pointer from the corner. Here's Ash. Off-balance shot. Knowing he needs to get something going there. Missed it. Back the other way. Chipman, he's fouled. 2 free throws here for Noah Chipman. Foul charge to Brad Shaw. He'll pick up his 3rd. Team 10. Two free throws here. First one's up and good. Chipman's got 9 now. A chance to enter double digits here. Second one is no good. Rims out. Too far to the right. Rebounded here by Stoutland. Tigers trail by 11. Morrow, right elbow all the way through. Layup up and good. That'll lead us to another Tigers timeout with 36.9 seconds here on the clock. It's a 60-second timeout. Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds ourselves. We'll come back after 30. You're listening to the Iberia Invitational Tournament, 97.9 The Source.
Fancher Rica's Funeral Home in Iberia has been serving the needs of the community for many years. The caring expert professional staff will guide you during one of the most difficult times of your life. At Fancher Rica's Funeral Home, you will find compassion, dedication, and pride in a business that has grown with the area. Fancher Rica's Funeral Home of Iberia, Meda, and St. Elizabeth. Call 573-793-2211. Fancher Rica's Funeral Homes, where memories make lasting impressions.
Coming back out of the timeout here. Still about 20 seconds left to go in the half. Excuse me. How about in the timeout period? 83-74. St. Elizabeth, rather comfortable lead here in the game's final minute. But, of course, Stoutland a basket. A quick timeout. And, of course, they'll be looking to pressure here on this inbounds pass. Looking to create a steal. We'll see if they foul with 36.9 seconds here. Certainly going to try their best for it. Steal's always preferable. Of course, with St. Elizabeth in the double bonus as well. There will be 2 free throws on any foul. Connor Harbin here with you, 97.9 The Source. It'll be Kiesel to inbound here from the baseline. Quickly toss it in here to Oligschlager, who's double-teamed in the corner. Dribbling through here, and he traveled with it. So Oligschlager going to be charged with the travel. That's a good start here for Stoutland. Still going to need some shots here. Still trailing by 9, but they'll have it in their own half. They'll inbound just shy of the corner. Shaw to inbound. Opposite side of the floor where Morrow's waiting for it. He'll take the 3. Left it short. Ball loose. Picked up by Porter. He'll try to save it. Didn't. Stepped out of bounds, it seems, so it will be St. Elizabeth ball. Kiesel inbound once more. A few seconds running off the clock there. 29.5. Kiesel guarded here by Porter. Face guarded by Porter. He'll pass it to the left side, though, over to Oligschlager. Back to Kiesel, and over to the right side here, Chipman. Rolls one out here to Kiesel, being chased down by Porter, but he'll throw it off to Oligschlager. Open left side layup, left it short. Kiesel has the rebound, though. He'll be fouled trying to pick that one back up. It'll be 2 free throws here for Kiesel. Kiesel tonight, 20 or 22 points, depending on who you ask. Misses the first. Like I said, I know I'm doing multiple things at once here, but I like to take pride in my book. Second free throw also rolls out. Kiesel will stay at 1,000 for the time being, but now he's got 1,002. Misses the free throws, but gets the basket. Off of the steal, 85-74. 6 seconds left. Here's Luke Ash, three-pointer, air ball. And with that, St. Elizabeth, they will punch their ticket to Friday's championship game against the tournament host, Iberia. So a couple of upsets here tonight, seed-wise. Of course, this one a 3-over-2. You can say it's not much of an upset, but still St. Elizabeth takes care of business here today and takes down East Outland Tigers. 85-74, again, your final score. What we'll do, we do what we always do. We'll take 2 minutes. I'll get my book in order here. You may have heard my mutterings throughout this quarter. I want to go ahead and do some basic addition. I've got the calculator ready and anything. I guess apparently I can't trust myself counting by twos anymore. We'll come back. We'll go over some individual scoring numbers here for you, and then we'll get you set up for tomorrow's games. And, of course, remind you of what we got coming up here on Friday. But, again, your final score here, St. Elizabeth 85, Stoutland 74. You're listening to the Iberial Invitational Tournament right here on 97.9 The Source.
Town & Country Bank. Banking the way it should be. With 11 locations throughout the area, you're never far away. We have all the services of the big banks, except we're locally owned and dedicated to personal service that you'd expect from a friend. Town & Country Bank. 11 locations throughout the area or online 24 hours a day at tcbanks.com. Town & Country Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Happy New Year from everyone at Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert. I'm Mike Freeman, and I'd like to invite you to start the new year in a new Ford. Hurry in now to take advantage of 0% financing for 36 months with approved credit on new 2022 F-150s and select SUVs. Plus, get a $1,000 rebate and huge Ed Morse discounts. Visit Ed Morse Ford in St. Robert today or shop online at edmorsefordstrobert.com and find out what it means to be backed by Morse. Offer ends January 31st. See dealer for details.
You and your loved ones deserve a safe surgery experience. At Phelps Health, our integrated group of physicians, nurses, and staff work together to provide the best possible care for you and your family. As a testament to the top-notch care we provide, Phelps Health received a top 10% in the nation award for medical excellence in general surgery by CareChex, an innovative medical rating system designed to evaluate quality relating to care, outcomes, and patient satisfaction. Phelps Health, your health, our mission.
Mailbox It in St. Robert is now your complete shipping headquarters. Mailbox It is a UPS authorized shipping agent. They can ship your package UPS, accept UPS drop-offs, and can accept UPS returns with a shipping label. Add FedEx and the United States Postal Service, and why go anywhere else? Mailbox It is the go-to resource for packing, shipping, printing, and business service needs. Mailbox It is a copy, print, and document service center. They can even print your photos and canvases. Mailbox It, 213 Suite 3, St. Robert Boulevard.
Back here once again, Iberia High School. This one in the books. We've got our championship contest. It will be Iberia, and it will be St. Elizabeth as the Hornets come through with the victory here tonight. They defeat the 2 seed in Stoutland, 85-74. So a couple seeded upsets here tonight. We'll have the 3 and the 4 play for the championship. Of course, we'll have the 1-2 showdown in the third place game on Friday. But we go over some individual numbers here for you. I will report that, according to my math, I had the right total. Now, the question is, did Kiesel score 24 or did he not? I know, most likely, it's not a huge deal, but we're playing for pride here. We're playing for pride. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I've got here for you before I go look at the official numbers. First and foremost, let's take a look here at Stoutland tonight. 32 points at the half. Did well to overcome what was a 16-point deficit. Just didn't have the legs to complete the comeback effort here tonight. Leading the way, 23 points for Luke Ash. He comes through with 23. Will Morrow finishes with 18. One more score in double digits, Jaden Pendergrass. He comes through and finishes with 16 total here in this one. Other scores, Brad Shaw finishes with 9 here tonight. 5 points for Justin Crabtree, and then 3 points for Michael Porter. Against Stoutland, they'll move on to the third place game there. 74 points here in this one. Again, St. Elizabeth, 85 points here tonight. 36 at the half. Leading the way for him tonight, Jace Kiesel. 24 points here in this one by my count. Now, that could swing 2 points either direction, but 24 points here tonight for Kiesel. 15 points, Gavin Williams here today. He was joined in double digits as well by Caleb Oligschlager and Nick Heckemeyer. They each finished with 10 points here tonight. Other scores, Isaac Green with 9, Noah Chipman with 9 as well. 6 points for Levi Holtmeyer, and then 2 points for Cade Wright. So, that'll set up our Friday, or at least 2 of our games on Friday. As we take a look here, it will once again be the 4 seed in Iberia. Iberia completing the comeback effort, kinda, sorta, here tonight. They did trail at one point by 7 there in that one. Guess it was kind of more a full game comeback than anything, but they got it done late in that one to come back and win 52-47 there. And they will await, of course, St. Elizabeth. Now over 70 points in a couple of games now. 71 in the win against Vienna and 85 here in the win against Stoutland today. So low-scoring first game, high-scoring second game. We'll kind of see 2 styles really clash. I think on Friday, of course, Iberia looking real good today without 2 of their key players in Jaden Rowden and Eli Hensley. Lots of cool storylines there for you in that one, including how far can Jace Kiesel go in his senior season. Now has 1,000. Well, it's always more fun to score more than 1,000, I would say. You kind of want to climb the ladder at this point. I don't know who leads St. Elizabeth in scoring. I don't know who leads all time. But you want to put yourself as high as possible. Still have about half a season to do that there. But of course, for Dixon and Stoutland, that means they will meet in the third place game on Friday. That game will be played at about 7 o'clock or so. You know, with 4 games, times could move either way. But 7 o'clock will be the guesstimation there. We'll see who overcomes that one. I think that'll be the third meeting, and it'll be the third time that we'll have Dixon Stoutland for you right here, 97.9 The Source. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Dixon Stoutland 1-1 on the year against each other. I do believe it was Stoutland who took the first matchup. Dixon took the second. We'll see who overcomes in third place game on Friday. But now we look forward to tomorrow. We've got a couple of consolation semifinals there for you. Like I mentioned on Thursday, a 6 o'clock start for the 5 and 8 matchup will be the Maranatha Baptist Warriors. They will be taking on the Lighthouse Prep Eagles. So, pregame going to come on about 5:50 or so. We'll get going there for you on that one. Then, following the conclusion of that contest, we'll have the 6 and 7 matchup. It will be the 6-seeded Vienna Eagles. They'll be taking on the number 7-seeded Tuscumbia Lions. But I think they'll go ahead and do it for us here tonight. I think we'll go ahead and just wrap this one up here for you. For Dan, back in the studio, of course, big thank you to Dan out in the field here today, still able to get me on the air and get me back on the air at one point. So big thank you to Dan, of course, and of course everyone else involved. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. I am Connor Harbert. Hope you enjoyed listening to this one as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you here tonight. Until tomorrow, you've been listening to the Iberian Invitational Basketball Tournament right here, 97.9 The Source. Good night, everybody. Be good people.
You've been listening to the 61st Annual Iberia Boys Basketball Tournament here on 97.9 FM. Our games have been brought to you in part by Inventory Sales of St. Elizabeth, Iberia Auto Supply, Laker Eagle Stop of Iberia, Town & Country Supermarkets, Gasco Sage Electric Co-op, the Dixon Nursing Center, the Bank of Missouri, S&D Feed, Iberia High School, Fancher Ricas Funeral Home, Hard Times Grill, the Dixon Area Carrying Center, K&M Service Center, the Bank of St. Elizabeth, and Bert Deerhoff, CPA. That's it for this time. Until next time, have a great evening.
Thank you.